Hear me
Oh,
okay?
you look fabulous today, I have to say. Good
Oh,
morning,
you're so
good afternoon.
awesome.
Yeah, I am pretty awesome. You're right. I am freaking amazing. So yeah, listen, I'm not going to lie, everybody. I did 8.5 hours worth of streaming last night, and then slept with my neck at the angle of a capital L, and woke up at 9 o'clock feeling like a man in his late 90s who'd slept in a draft, and then went back to sleep, and subsequently woke up later in the afternoon. It's quite amazing what sitting in front of bright lights can do to the human psyche over a day. So apologies for the late start. I imagine this is going to be a bit of a shambles. There's a couple of things I'm going to address later on in the show um, that are. I've lost the ability to speak and the will to live. So we are at a stage today where we're gonna power through this together, guys. Okay, we're a team. We got this. Letitia, how are you?
I'm doing great, Ron. And
Good.
yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm it's one of those days today. So we've got Tommy Scoville tonight. Sean is away until I do believe tomorrow evening. He'll be back for the Ronnie Bow um interview, and yeah, looking forward to that too. And now I've realized my drink is at the other side of the room. Oh my god.
Oh, dang.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to get up and get it. Oh man.
What a
Oh,
bummer.
oh dude, I
Oh,
tell you. But hey, that's what happens. That's what happens when you stay up too late and then sleep in a stupid position and then
how's the
wake up a
house
crack.
coming along? I know you was getting it ready for the baby.
Oh man, it's like when like it's not. I'm not a hoarder. Okay, I just want to say that now, right? But often I look at the piles of crap that I've put into bags and boxes, and I'm like, where does it come from? Like, who bought this? Where does it come from? How does this happen? Like, I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, I bought this 12 years ago and I've used it twice. Like, why is this in my life?
Yes.
So yeah, there's been a lot of, because I'm
Oh,
the
no.
guy, like I don't really like throwing away too much stuff. You know
Me
what I'm saying? There's
neither.
always a use for stuff. But
Yes.
then, your fiance moves in and then you're just having a baby and all of a sudden you're living in a cupboard under the stairs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Your area gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a good little space though. Like it's enough
Yeah.
for what we need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maggie, what is happening?
Hi, lovely Maggie.
How
How
are
is
you today?
everyone?
We're
I'm
good. We're
good.
good.
You?
Oh man, I'm coasting through today. I'm not going to lie. I am loving the fact that this show is just watching someone else's content today, right? Like, I swear to God, like, I swear to God, it's one of those, man. It's just one of those. But it's not the streaming. It wasn't the late night or anything like that. It was 100% this weird position I've slept in, and my neck. Like, has anyone ever like remember their grandparents if they fell asleep in their armchair and the window was open by about an inch and they could feel the draft through the next wall in the next room? That's the kind of stuff we're dealing with here. So
Hi,
how we doing, Paula?
Paula.
Hi guys.
I just need to address something now that Paula's here, right? So I got sent a couple of comments from people uh, that were saying some pretty interesting things about Paula. And I want to make one thing clear publicly to everybody. Paula is not only one of my best friends in the whole world, she is an
Oh,
integrated part of everything I do on the Sean Atwood channel. At no point has my friendship with her ever wavered. She's gone through some personal stuff. I've gone through some personal stuff. We don't talk for a few days. She's not on the show for a few days. That's life. So I just want to nip in the bud any delusional rantings of lonely, sad individuals who want to try and create toxicity on the internet and invite you to suck your mum. And we'll leave it at that. So anyone who just someone can clip this now, turn it into a short, and anytime there's any crap in the comments, just post the short, okay? And that'll be it. And I don't know if you noticed, but when we did our 900,000 subscriber announcement, Paula was on the thumbnail. Now I know a lot of you will be thinking, "Ew, I bet Ron just put her there because they're friends." No, that was a request from Sean. Okay, so and I'm not bullshitting you. I'm being straight up. I wouldn't bullshit. So anyone who wants to talk any nonsense about Paula, Megan's mole, these are like people who are important not only to me as friends but to the channel. So anyone who's got an issue with that, suck your mums, honestly. Honest to God. Especially with your whopping 54 subscribers. Terrified! Anyway, let's crack on. So, Maggie, did somebody Ron's back in the chat. Ron, I'm sorry for busting your chops, man. I'm just saying.
Ron, hello.
Ron, poor Ron must have asked about the same question like 10 times. I still don't know what his question is because I've never seen it. Right? I've never seen it. And the poor guy had a freaking aneurysm last night. So apologies, Ron.
Please ask your question. Please, Ron M. Please ask your question.
Yeah. I'm dead. Just so you know, though, I'm probably going to make a point of never putting your questions up just to trigger you. Because that's way more fun for me. No, I'm kidding. No. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. We just all gotta Ben and Greer the freaking broken neck Ron. So who's got something to talk about before we go into the video?
Have you heard anything about Diddy's bail request? He requested it, I believe, on Friday, November 8th.
Oh yeah, I totally hope he gets bail. That's a real good idea for the legal system to give him bail. If I was Diddy, I would want bail.
I would too.
So.
No, but you know, like that white guy from Abercrombie thing got bail for $10 million, and he's just as bad.
Oh, he is. Do you know? I actually think individuals like that who don't have the fame of Diddy, right, potentially have. In my head, the ability to be worse, if that makes sense, right? Almost because at least, right, this is going to sound really fucked, but at least some of the people that were abused by Diddy, right, it was almost like a weird choice or it was pushed on them in exchange for something. Whereas I imagine in the traditional trafficking world, ain't nobody getting no deals. It's just horror. And I'm not saying that justifies
it. You're wrong. He was the CEO of Abercrombie Finch, and that's Victoria's Secret.
Oh, it was the models. And it was the guy models. That's right. I'm wrong completely. That's because I've got no brain cells today. Thank you, Paula, for checking on the brain cells.
No, I just don't get it. I just don't get it because actually, I don't know what you guys think, but in my opinion,
Paula looks like a younger version of that spirit cooking lady. I forgot her name. I'm sorry, Paula.
Lady is.
It's Marina Abramovich. Marina Abramovich.
Oh, yeah. Don't you find that people like that white Abercrombie Finch guys, they get away with a lot more because they're not that famous, so people are not really looking into them. Whereas if Diddy got out because of his high profile, it actually works against him.
Yes. Yeah, let's pretend that was the point I was trying to make, and I didn't sound like an idiot 2 minutes ago. Because I think you're right. I think it is they go under the radar a lot more because there's less eyes on them, right?
Right.
Then why was he allowed bail for $10 million only, and he left smirking? He was laughing literally all the way to the car.
Oh yeah, that's because if you get a $10 million bail. And you've only got to pay $1 million to get out of prison, because that's how it works, because apparently America's mad, right? The voting system, mad. Bail system, mad, right? Also, you go to America, you pick up the stuff you want to buy, you go to the till, and then they give you a totally different price than everything that was listed with the price tag on it. What is wrong with America? In fact, you know what? Sorry, I'm going off on one. What is wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry.
Don't you live in a cave?
Hey, silence. So all I'm saying, right, is no free healthcare. No free healthcare. I can't even remember the point. What was the point of this? I can't remember. America's amazing.
But you don't.
How dare you?
Yeah. Sorry, man.
You don't have.
I'm so sorry.
You pay taxes. You don't have. You pay.
Yeah, but I pay taxes and get free healthcare. You pay taxes and then have to pay for healthcare. Okay, dumbasses.
Yes, we
Honestly, I mean, I
do.
love
It's
you guys.
real
I
Run,
love you guys.
expensive. Don't get sick.
run, go back to the cave.
No, how dare you? How dare you?
How dare
Listen,
you?
I'll leak your white facing that you done
Do you
offline
think
last
that
night.
he's
I'll leak
gonna
it
get?
online.
Do you think that he's gonna get the bail?
It wasn't white face.
It
It was
was.
late. I
No,
needed to
nah,
put my
nah,
cream
nah.
on my
A
face.
Racist.
cream.
Racist. No, racist. No, racist. No, I'm just saying, whiteface. Cancelled. Cancelled. I'm just kidding.
Do you think he's gonna get bail? I have a feeling he's gonna get bail this time.
You do?
Yes, I
Did
really
he?
do.
Do you know what?
I
Do you know
don't
what?
think
Fuck it.
so.
I think he's going to have Christmas #1 next year, and we're going to think he's amazing, and everything's going to be acquitted, and we're all wrong. And that is the level of chaos I am bringing to the panel today. And anyone who wants to
Thank
argue
you.
with me, go ahead. I'll mute you. I'll do it.
It's
Right?
a
But
long way off.
Ron,
yeah,
what
all
about Andrew Melling?
oh man, I'm waiting on CIM texting me back. She's super busy, and we've got a big show next week. It was meant to be tonight, but it's going to be next week now. And Paula, you'll be there, man, because there has been massive updates. Okay, and we're waiting on a couple of things being confirmed, but it looks like it's finally gone through, and he's been possibly being charged, but we don't know.
He's posting on Instagram. He's very
Uh-huh.
active on Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. When I say charged, I mean charged in the way that you would expect for a former consultant to Prince Charles,
Oh,
friend of
today's King
Diana.
Charles' birthday. Today's King Charles' birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Charles! Do you know what's
Did you
really funny?
see
Every
how?
time,
Did you
every
see
time I
how
Google,
Denzel Washington reacted to seeing King Charles? He was really cute.
why the hell would I have seen how Denzel Washington reacted to seeing King Charles?
Well,
Like, why would I have
Because I
seen that?
love.
Why would I have
Because I
seen that?
love dance. Because I love Denzel
You know, I
Washington.
used to love him. And after watching Ali, Carter, Jaguar
Yeah.
Wright, and everybody.
Yeah.
In fact, I've been invited today to go see exclusive preview of Gladiator where he's in it. And before
Sweet.
I found out all about it, before I found out all about him, I used to be so excited because of course I loved his how as an actor, you know.
Yeah.
And I used to like what he
Because you're in Nicaragua and because you're talking about a special screening, has someone just smuggled a DVD from America into Nicaragua, and you and
No.
the country are going to gather in the town
it's a big
center
deal.
and watch it on a
fact-
big screen together? Is that what
In fact,
Maggie is losing the will to
in
live?
fact, Ron.
Why?
In fact,
Why don't
it's
we
a
have the
VIP,
mute?
it's a
mute
VIP
button?
movie. It's a VIP movie where the seats recline all the way. They give you whiskey. They give you anything you want when you're watching the
Yeah.
movie.
Don't
That's
take any whiskeys,
nice.
man. Don't
But
don't
you
don't
did.
trust
You
them.
didn't want to
Hey,
go there
Kevin.
because of Hallie.
Kevin says, don't be dissing. Don't be, hey, sisters, don't dog Puffy innocent till proven guilty. Puff
Who the hell is
deserves
Kevin? Who the hell is Kevin? And why are we
Kevin,
listening to him? Kevin! Hey, sisters, don't dog Puffy innocent. Shut up, Kevin. Get the hell out of here.
Don't
Innocent until proven
don't
guilty.
play.
My ass.
Don't play.
The man
One
reeks of
thing.
guilt,
One
allegedly.
thing. One thing. Don't play the hey sister card. Don't try to play the black card. Hey
Oh.
sister.
Oh,
That
God.
meant abuse.
Listen.
I
That
like
Listen.
hey,
meant
sister. I thought it was kind of cute.
Listen. I'm sorry. So now sisters is a racial issue, is it? In fact, you know what? I'm going to come up.
Kevin,
I'm
I
not
like
saying.
your
I'm not
sister.
saying that. Listen. Who
No, I'm not
is
going
he
to listen.
talking?
It's a madness. You sound like one of these
Who's he
characters in a
Me.
movie, right? You sound like one of these characters in a movie, right? And it's at university and doing like fucking some mad course that no one else is doing and hits out with facts that no one cares about. Okay,
I'm just.
sisters.
Can I ask one question? One question, and
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Who is he talking to?
He's probably talking to me. I'm okay with it.
There is a S. Who is he talking to?
What other words are really
Paula,
triggering?
too.
Can we keep a big list of words that trigger Maggie so that we can have like a
It's
trigger
not.
Maggie day?
It's not.
Ooh. Trigger
Oh no, I'm just
Day.
kidding. No, I'm just kidding, Maggie. Maggie, I'm kidding. I took it too far. I'm sorry. I'm pulling it back. Maggie, I'm sorry. This is important to you. I'm going to shut up now.
I'm just saying that's what Meghan Markle does. That's what Diddy tried to do with Cyrock, always using the race card.
Oh God, I
So
swear to God, man.
that's That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I was like, don't use the race card
I
when
didn't know that
PDD
that
is
was
the one.
racial.
Nah. Sisters isn't a race thing, man. I don't know
Yeah,
if you know,
Maggie.
but all people of all different colors can have babies and have sisters.
Yeah.
Mad.
No,
You
for
know,
real. Okay, fine,
stupidity and
fine,
ignorance is
Finn.
colorblind.
Okay, okay. I'm just gonna say, if you believe that when he said "Hey sisters," he's talking to all the women on the panel, then it's fine. I don't want to argue.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
You're so sweet, Maggie. We love
Jesus, man,
you.
that's some sensitive subjects here. Okay,
So
right.
you
Anyway,
know, this is how Ron and I
sisters,
talk when we
let's
talk
move on.
off air. This is how
I'm
Ron and
not
I
trying.
talk when we talk off air.
Oh yeah,
Race
no
Oh, is
problem.
this
is
how he
not.
talks?
Oh yeah, this
Okay,
is how
po-
we have fun and stuff like that. It's funny.
I just want to
Oh.
say,
Actually, nah. You know, I would say sisters in my world has more connotations with the YouTube beauty community than anything else. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I think maybe Kevin struck a nerve, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think he meant. I don't think it was a race.
you do not understand what I mean. It's not about racism. It's about calling on the they are
Okay,
black, we're black. Let's not condemn a brother.
but why can't you be women before you're black, and then
It's
it makes
not
more sense
about
if you're just
that.
women.
It's not about that.
Okay,
Okay?
let's bring up
For
politics
me,
as well now. Do you know what? Let's go full
Don't
hog.
bring up
Right, let's go full hog.
politics. No.
What's happening, my guy? What's happening, my guy? Thank you very much for putting up with my nonsense last night. We've got your emails. Looking forward to talking to you, bro. We're actually stealing your content today as well, which is fantastic because I slept horribly, and I'm just going to let you make my show for me today. It's going to be
How's
fabulous.
baby Nova?
She is tiny. She went. We had a scan, not a scan, midwife check yesterday. Everything's good. She's not turned round yet, so we need to keep an eye on that. And she's just a tiny little baby, man. She's just a wee cutie pie. Also, Maggie, I hope you don't think I'm not taking you seriously. I just don't have the energy to get into a massive debate about the word sister with you today. But I love you lots.
no, it is ridiculous what's happening. It is so clear. Like I said, for me, all I wanted to do was simply say to the person to not play the black card. It was
But it
in
wasn't a
favor
black
of all
card.
of us.
It wasn't a
Fine.
black
If
card.
you don't see it like that, it's okay. If you don't think there is a
Yeah.
connotation into sister and brother, it is okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, right? You guys have already claimed a word, right, that no one else can use. All right. You can't claim sister and brother too. You get one word. You get one word.
It's not
Oh, Maggie
about
is raging. Maggie is
it's not
fucking
about
raging, mate.
it's not
Maggie is ready to
about
kill me.
claiming. It's not about
Oh, she is
claiming.
mad.
It's about the lexicon. If you
I
go
don't know
to
what that is.
Urban Dictionary and do
I,
brother and sister, you will see that there is a meaning. It's about the lexicon. It's simply about that.
I don't know what that is.
Okay? Exactly,
What's a
clearly.
lexicon? What's a
So,
lexicon?
It's a slang form of speech.
Oh,
exactly.
okay. Well, again, talk to me like I'm a toddler. Nobody thinks it's fun when Ron has to
Listen,
Google
don't ask
words.
you how to
Okay?
spell Senate. Just take it from
Yeah.
there.
Ron
Thank you.
misspelled a one-letter word today. A one-letter word. But yeah, no, I get it, and I get that it's obviously something I don't understand, and I get
Do you
that
want to see Ron
we can
cry?
grow
I
up to
can
it.
make him cry in 2 seconds. I can
No,
make him
don't make me cry again. Please
Oh,
don't make me cry
Taylor
again.
wow.
Please.
Swift. Taylor
No, no,
Swift
no. No.
compromise. Taylor Swift is
Well, look,
compromised.
we're taking out Denzel and Taylor last. Okay, Denzel and Taylor, we take them out last. All right. Okay. But and also
I
Maggie,
I
you
agree.
said
I agree. What Ali Gratilla is saying is what I'm saying. I agree with what she's saying.
well, I just
Maybe
want
you're
you to
gonna
know.
understand what you see.
No, I still think you're off your nut. But
Taylor Swift
I would
is
love you
Diddy's
to
bitch.
educate me after the show on some stuff because your face on how serious you take all that, like what I was saying to you there, it was clearly that the jokes weren't landing. So it's obviously something I want to learn about so that I've got a better
Okay.
understanding of what matters to you and
Taylor
things like that. So,
Swift is compromised.
yeah, listen, they're all
What
All
what
the
what is
compromised, man.
way.
happening, Paula? Paula, what
She's
what is
part of
happening?
the cabal.
I don't understand. Paula, what are you talking about?
That
Taylor
Taylor Swift
Swift
is
is
compromised. She's part of the cabal. Can you
yeah.
imagine
That's
you
God,
at
I
Taylor
don't
Swift
believe
concert, Ron?
that.
Right. Let's not try and talk over each other. Okay. And Paula, continue to bust my chops. But hey, listen, like I say, we'll take her out last. But secretly, my plan is once we take everyone out, I'm going to take her as my queen, and we're going to rule the planet Earth together.
Does Dan
Yeah.
know about it?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
He's
that's
yeah.
gonna
that.
get a
Yeah.
whooping.
Nah. You're
Kind of puts a
yeah.
damper into your little conquering the world plans and with Taylor Swift, doesn't it? Dan,
Yeah.
did you hear what Ron said? I'm gonna tattletale on you.
Oh God, what did I say?
You said that you're gonna rule the world with Taylor Swift.
Yep. Oh, you're going to tell Dan that? Yeah, Dan hears me say that all the time. She doesn't like it, but luckily she's too pregnant to catch me now. That's a fun part of the relationship now. As long as I'm a good 8 to 12 feet away from her, she ain't catching no one. She ain't catching no one. So yeah. But look, I just want to say thank you, everybody. It's 20 minutes into the show. We've got 1,100 people here. If we can give a little like and a little share, we'll get into the next section of our Ali Carter watch through. And yeah, but before we do that, does anybody else have anything they'd like to say or touch on with regards to the first part or Ali Carter in general? Let us know before we start.
I would just like to say hello to the beautiful side chat and thank you guys for showing up as you do. We really appreciate you guys.
We do, yeah.
Ron, somebody says,
Have you
what is the cabal?
have you only got one shoulder on your top?
Who, me?
Yeah, you missing a shoulder. Because
Yeah,
it's just like okay, it's just like okay. Because I seen the cuff and then I seen the missing sleeve, and I was like, "Are you wearing a cuff and no sleeve?" But no, it's just a bit out the shoulder. Okay, sorry, the ADHD is real. What was the question?
Somebody's saying, can you define the cabal?
Oh, the cabal. Yeah, the cabal is a term that I use to describe the global PDF file, coven society, whatever, whether it's the Rothschilds, the bloodlines, the elites, Hollywood, all of this. There is a centuries, millennia old group of individuals practicing incredibly dark blood magic. And that is what the cabal is. And if you ask me again tomorrow when I've had a good night's sleep, I'll actually give you a better answer that doesn't sound like an 8-year-old just answered you. But that's basically the gist.
I have to ask you, Ron, how are you gonna do when baby Nova is actually at the
yes.
dam? Because if right now you're bitching about not getting sleep, buddy. Well, you have
No,
a
no, 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 no. It was the position I slept in. My head was at a right angle, like a capital L pressed against the side of the wall. I don't know what the hell I was doing in my sleep, but I
Ooh.
woke up with just if I turn my head even slightly to the right, it's agonizing. I've got full dexterity on the left side. The right side's gone, man. Like so, yeah, 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 yeah. But
Maria
do you know what I
Tower.
love?
Ron, you better acknowledge Maria Tower. She says, we're here at Facebook, might be small, but we always show up. Hi. Hi, Maria Tower.
Yes, my G's. Yes, my G's. Where is the little Facebook rascals?
Maria
Yes.
Tower. Her name is Maria Tower. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Maria. We appreciate all of our. Hang on a second. We appreciate both of you
Thank you,
on
Marie.
Facebook. We appreciate both of you. So yeah, thank you for stopping by every day. We appreciate. There's 10 of you. That's good. What else? What other nonsense can we waffle about? I don't know. I think we're pretty much good to go.
Let's
Anybody
do
else got
Ali.
anything?
Let's do Ali. Let's do the Ali thing.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so how do we do this again? We do
I was
this.
gonna ask about
No.
Diddy's mom.
Oh,
What do you guys
okay.
think about his mom?
Ooh, that's brutal. You know that what Adria English said, that she's sleeping in the same bed as Diddy, doing things to Diddy.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, I said
Allegedly.
This is what Adria English
It
said.
doesn't matter. You can never have too many allegedly. You just
Okay,
throw them out.
allegedly then.
Yeah, I'd put
Puta,
them in.
que estresante.
Interessante.
Stress. That's stressful.
Interesting, Paula. Interesting.
85 W. Let me on the show. I can bust Ron's chops. Yes. Okay, I'm going to send you the link right now, and I will prepare for a chop bust. It's I don't know the gentleman's name, but he has the channel that we're watching Ali Carter on. The
Ooh, okay.
music
Bring
recording.
him on. Bring him on. See what he says.
They're saying that that's not Diddy's mom, it's his aunt.
I've heard that too. Doesn't really make it much better though. I mean, I guess
Relative,
it's
isn't it?
less traumatic. I guess if you had to pick either your mum or your aunt, I guess it
I
would be
mean,
less traumatic
this
with
is
your aunt.
like marrying your brother or marrying your first cousin. You know, it's very little difference kind of thing. It's inbreeding after
Oh,
all.
there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, I just had a flashback to last night where I brought up how to send an email from your phone. What a rude bastard. Oh my God. Yeah,
But
I don't know if any of you,
you know, like
none of you were there. Like, Maggie was.
With Ali, it's gonna be very
It was
interesting.
great.
I wonder if they have called her as a witness. I wonder if they called Ali as a witness. You know, that'd be very interesting to know because I know in a few lives that she's done, she talks about going to the feds and that she's given evidence to the feds. In one of the many lives I sent you, Ron, she said that about 8 or 9 months ago, she said Diddy's about to get arrested, and then 7 months in Oprah, and 7 months into it, they were arrested. He was arrested. We're waiting on Oprah. Do you think
Yeah,
if
Well,
Oprah
that'll be a
gets
big one.
arrested, do you think that if Oprah gets arrested, that she will be allowed bail?
Yes,
Why would she?
they would give it
I
to
don't
her.
know. I think that's a really good question. Would Oprah get bail? Because is there a bigger paper trail of victims and carnage behind Oprah that is as public as Diddy? Do you think?
Well, did you see TMZ? I have that video. She first of all, that was completely staged because Oprah never goes out on her own without bodyguards. So suddenly she's walking up the hill, huffing and puffing, and TMZ knew exactly where she was, and they go, Oprah, is it true that you got paid $1 million for Kamala? And she said no. And then immediately the receipts with the two $500,000 deposit to Harpo show up. She goes, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the receipts with that
Paula,
500,000,
Paula, I
500,000.
have a question. I have a question. What do you accuse Oprah of? Sex trafficking or partaking on the sex trafficking?
All of it, all of it. Look at both things. Look at her
Allegedly.
African school. Look at what happened with her Africans. She set up that school specifically.
Oh yeah, Paula, tell us a story about that actually, because
Yes.
that seems to be the repeating
Have that
factor where
original-
celebrities set up these institutions and then it's a third party that's put in charge of them, which gives the celebrity the loophole and the legality to say,
Yeah.
well, hey, we brought in a team, it wasn't my fault. Just give us the lowdown on that wonderful
interesting you
school.
say that because even the director of the school did not go to jail. She was tried or something, but she was found innocent because there's always that loophole, Ron. Oh, I just fund the thing, you know, I hired this person to run it, and then they run it. Hello, Mr. Music Recording Network. We can't hear him.
What's happening, brother? How are you?
Hello?
Can we hear you? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? We can't hear you. Yeah, I remember my first live stream. It was tough. Okay. I can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
We're getting the magic finger. Hang on a second. We're getting the finger here. He's pushing buttons.
That's
Oh, he's on the phone. Oh, he's talking to someone. He's talking to someone else. And his mic's off.
Staff, you know, he's so popular. He probably has staff. Make sure
He's
that
trying to
your
figure it
computer, you
Oh
are
no,
connected to the
no, he's having a technical issue. He's having a technical issue, guys.
Ron,
It's
aren't
okay.
you
Like-
on technical things?
I'm so sorry, but like Natashki said, sincerely leave and come back. If you
Yeah.
had a technical show, leave and
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, drop out of the stream, bro, and then come back again, and it should
Come
fix
back,
itself.
Music Recording Network.
Mhm.
Yeah.
but so Oprah had like, oh, it wasn't me. I wasn't even in Africa when all these things were happening. But at the end of the day, she is responsible. And then the woman, the director, got off free. They I was so shocked. So and then Oprah was so powerful. And this is one of the lives that Ali Carter was speaking, that Oprah was so powerful that she was
Yeah.
able to silence the press about it. There were like a couple of articles, and the same thing with John of God, when she flew all the way to Brazil to meet John of God, who turned out to be a travel agent and an unwanted travel agent for people. You know what I mean? He
Right.
was selling body parts, he was selling organs and stuff like that. I mean, this guy was shady. And when the whole scandal erupted, Oprah there was a couple of articles, but then silenced. About 3 weeks ago, her mansion in Florida was raided. And the office of the governor of Florida, they immediately were thinking of of contacting the PR people, how they were going to manage if this leaked. This woman has been able, because of the people who are backing her. I don't believe she's powerful. Neither is Diddy. These people came from nothing. They're not particularly talented. They're given platforms. I mean, please, people, think that Oprah Winfrey, a little known celebrity, suddenly got a nationwide talk show.
Yeah, we went over that. That was an interesting one when you talked
No,
about
but,
a career.
but these people are like that. Diddy's not a particularly talented singer nor dancer, just like J-Lo. Hello,
All right,
music.
let's see.
Me now?
Oh, yes, yes, my guy,
Hello.
nailed it.
Hello.
How are you doing, mate? First of all, I'm Ron. It's so good to meet you. Tell us your name, because your
Can you
YouTube
hear me
channel
now?
is way too long to use as your name. Tell us. I'm so glad that you're here. Like I say, I'm Ron. Can you hear us? You can hear us. Oh God, can you hear us? Oh, I feel like I'm on a
I'm
Skype
Mike.
call with
I'm Mike.
Mike.
He's
Mike, what
got a
is happening?
delay,
I
Ron.
can
I
hear
believe.
y'all. I
Oh,
can
you
hear
can hear
y'all
us.
through the phone. Trust me when I tell you this. I am crazy delayed.
That's okay. That's okay, Mike. It's
Equipment
I
is
don't
way
know.
too.
Yeah, it looks like your setup
Oh my
looks like
gracious.
you know what you're doing, but clearly you've been winging this for like 400,000 subscribers. Okay, and I feel it, man. I'm with you. But just introduce yourself to our community, our side chat. First of all, we'll give you
Yes.
time to manage the delay and stuff like that. And apologies, my camera's on. I could be giving you hand signals, but it's been a long day. So just tell us a little bit about yourself before we dive into the content for the day.
Okay. My name is Michael Cross. I've been in the music industry off and on. I had some dealings with Bad Boy Entertainment. Tanya Blunt is from this area. Tanya Blunt has actually, I introduced her to a lot of big producers in this area, and we were so happy when she got the deal with Bad Boy. But when she came back a different person. Me personally, I was like the smaller person learning all this stuff. Um, Long story short, man, I love you guys, man. Y'all guys are so
We
cool. But
thank
Oh,
one of the
you.
things
we love you,
I
Mike.
need to
We
set
love
up,
you,
this
Mike.
is a recording studio, and I got
Yeah.
$80,000 worth of equipment to do music, and then video. And then at the last minute, we decided to switch over to do YouTube. This what's that duck? Streaming duck, whatever y'all call this. So we're not equipped to trans back over. And I'm the last person should be on the microphone, man. I'm worse than Courtney. It's like, nah. But
Oh, listen,
I
listen.
love
You're
y'all
doing
show.
good.
I don't know how much of a delay. I mean, it's like a 2 hour delay, to be honest.
Yeah, what we'll do
So
is one day this week I'll
I'm gonna be
get
quiet
in
so
a
y'all can
I'll
talk.
get
Go ahead.
I'll get in another conversation with you, Mike, and I'll help you fix these problems, because we're going to want to have you back a lot, right? And your studio looks great. Thank you for introducing
It
yourself.
does.
I've been watching your content. I like watching you slap your
And
bass
you
during
have
your
come
videos. It's
here
great.
to school Ron.
Yes. Oh no. Why do I need school? Ron's too tired for lessons. Okay. It's Ron's too tired for
Yes,
lessons
I
today.
am gonna get on Ron.
Yeah.
Ron
Hell yeah.
reminds me of me. Ron
Hell yeah.
reminds me of me. People at work always busting my chops, and I love it.
Yeah,
You
man.
have to have a great sense of humor to be the butt of every joke because they
Yeah.
wish that they was you.
Listen, that's it, man. That's it. It's just
So
my
right now it's
deep-rooted
way too much
jealousy.
of a delay. I gotta take the earpiece out.
Yeah, I love the fact that you're a music producer. You've made successful music artists. You
See, I'm
have an
just
80
hearing
grand.
myself. So y'all go ahead.
You have an 80 grand studio, and I guarantee you the microphone that is picking up your sound is the one attached to your headphones because you're running everything through your phone because you panicked. And I'm here for it, my G. I will just wait for 45 minutes for that sound wave to land at your end. It's too good. I love this guy. Oh, it's too
I
good.
wanted to ask Mike a question. What is the most shocking thing you've learned in your interview?
That's all right, Paula. Just wait for it. This is a novelty. This is like, do you remember when you were a kid and you had two cans with a string attached to it? This is like the live stream version of that.
Yeah. No, I wanted to ask Mike, what is the most shocking thing he's learned about the Diddy and Ali Carter and all the other?
It might work a lot better if I just do everything from the phone.
I freaking love Mike. Yeah, Mike, open the email on your phone, drop out of the stream, and then log back in on your phone. It'll look a bit like a 17-year-old girl on TikTok doing a live stream, but that's fine.
At least Mike is taking the jokes. You're not making fun of my accent, which is great.
1, 2.
I don't make fun of your accent. I make
I don't even know how to end the stream.
No, when I say words, I don't want to.
I know. Oh, I know.
You know how to end. How you end stream?
What we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is a fully grown man.
Oh.
Who's Mike Rock? Oh, that's Mike. Oh, we've got double Mike. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm shouting again, everybody. I'm sorry. I've got headphones on. Hey. Mike.
Is that better, Mike?
There we go.
Yes. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Is
Well,
that better?
Mike, listen. Yeah, now we can bust each other's chops without having to go through 1940s call centers. I feel it, brother. Thank you so much for coming and joining us, mate. I really appreciate it. Like I say, I watched your reaction to the live streams that we've been doing on Sean's channel. Oh yeah, that is sexy. All right, quick flex for Mike there. That is go back to that monitor. No. Go back to that main monitor. Oh yeah, that is sweet. Oh, is that a vocal studio through the window? Oh yeah,
yes.
Mike's serious. Yeah, you're not messing around.
Yes, it's two vocal booths over here.
I tell you what, Mike, I would have been sitting with my back to that wall so the camera faced that window just as an extra flex. Oh, you have had some mad after parties in that room, Mike. Don't tell me that you've not, mate. I'm telling you now.
And guess what? I built it all myself. I did it. I built all it.
It looks great. It looks really good. It looks really, really good, mate. It really does.
Look, since we're on the phone, let me show y'all.
Oh, here we go. And now we've got to deal with Mike's 3G. Okay.
Look, I bought that machine. See that machine way over there? I don't want to step in the dirt. I have
none of us can see, Mike, because we're frozen on your chin. Are you going to talk about anything interesting? How dare you, dog-faced pony soldier? How dare you? How dare you?
Yes.
Okay.
But
how dare you?
I do believe, Mike, you need to stay in one place. I don't think your phone is strong enough to handle a visit.
Yeah. Mike's only got internet in the studio.
By the way, guys, on Saturday is my birthday, and I'm gonna do a live.
Yay!
Oh, happy birthday!
Better drop in, all of you.
Definitely dropping in, 100%.
What time, Paula?
Of course.
Will be 1 p.m. my time, which is about 7 p.m. UK time.
Oh, I'm not just dropping in. I'm dropping in with beers.
Yeah.
I'm dropping in with beers, and we're having a party.
People, we're gonna be drinking. I can't drink on Saturday. I've been cleared to drink, so I'm gonna have my.
Oh, sweet.
Look at you.
We can get drunk, and then bring up the whole sister thing again, and then watch Maggie freak out.
You
Oh,
remember when we used to do our drunk Friday nights or Saturday night, Friday night lives? That's so funny.
Mike, I like to think that Mike's in his garden right now, giving us a tour, talking and explaining stuff, and he's going to walk back in the studio. The phone's going to reconnect. Oh, he's back. He's back. Mike's
he
back, ladies and
left.
gentlemen.
Is he back? Yay! Mike, how
Mike,
are
it's so
Okay, all right.
funny. It's so funny, Mike.
No
Mike,
more
It's so.
trying to show off. No
Mike,
more trying to show.
Ron, let me ask him this.
Yes, yes, please.
What is the most
Go ahead.
shocking thing you've learned in exposing or listening to all these videos that you went, damn?
Um, Let me see. When they first said Puffy was um his house was being raided, that's where I started at, and I was like, what? Because we was hearing different things. Y'all know Puffy gay, and everybody saying these different things, but once they raided his house, I kept saying something ain't right. Something is not right. And I remember back, the first thing I thought about was Tanya. Tanya was our ticket out of here. Tanya Blunt. Do y'all know who Tanya Blunt is? She's not even registered as a artist on the I did a reaction about her,
Okay.
and when Tanya came back, I mean, I know Tanya, I talked to her and everything, but again, I was always in the background. I tried to, because everybody want to be the man. I just want to support the man. So what I end up doing is I got so much experience of knowing how to do things. I might as well do everything myself because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all just want to act like y'all know what y'all doing. But anyway, Tanya has, when she came back and I'm thinking maybe she wasn't, she's good. Her whole attitude changed. So as soon as they raided the house, I started thinking about um how her attitude changed, different things, and we went up to New York a couple of times to go to Bad Boy, and I was scared. I'm gonna be honest, I was scared. We went up there because they owed us money for work we did, and when I say owe us money, I think I was a helper, so they was gonna pay me from the money that they got from Bad Boy Entertainment. But as soon as we got there, thank you Jesus, they cut us the check. They cut the check right then and there. We thought
Okay.
we was coming up with bats and all that type of stuff. So from day one, we always knew that Bad Boy Entertainment did shady, shady business.
Yeah.
Why
So
were you scared? Why were you scared? What you said that you were scared.
because I was afraid because I get this feeling that I know I'm about to fight somebody, and I don't like to fight. I like to have fun. I like to be like Ron, but when I change to something else, it's like I
Yeah.
can't stop myself, and I have I don't know what it is, and I'm not trying to brag. Everybody claim they can fight, but I was the equalizer in school. If
But,
Yeah.
but,
if if
You've got a bit
somebody
of like
was
you've got a bit of
a
like a Timu
bully,
Mike Tyson vibe.
right? If somebody was being bullied and that person didn't want to fight, I would go over there and tell them, "Yo, man, just give me a signal. Say anything. I won't let this fight
Yeah.
go down." And people be like, "No, Mike, let him fight. Let him fight. I want to see a fight." And I'm like, "Well, if you want to see a fight, you fight me." And that's all
Oh,
it
I'm with
took.
you. I'm with you. I mean, I,
Yeah.
I'm of a very similar mindset, Mike. When I see atrocities taking place, I have to do something about it. I came to YouTube about 8 years ago to make camping videos, and within 2 years, I was infiltrating dark web human trafficking groups, individuals that
Right.
were abusing kids, selling content, getting their websites shut down, shutting down their financial ability to make money, putting some people in jail, and
Right.
that was because how can you know something is happening and not act upon it? Right. And I don't mean from that doesn't go to every instance of the world, of course. Like,
Right.
for me, I had to act. And I understand what, and bullies, what it boils down to is bullies, right? and
Right.
I'm not about that, man. Like I'm not about that at all. So I can relate there completely.
But
Right.
Mike,
But I mean, you're quite you're another one of the Didasphere individuals. You mean you've worked, you've produced, you've handed over artists. I mean that you're I mean whether you like it or not, you're in this. And I
Right.
mean, don't get me wrong, it's you're not a leading role or anything like that, but it's fascinating to meet individuals from the Didasphere, as I call it, the Didaverse.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
did you ever have
Um.
any run-ins with Diddy? Like, did you ever have any run-ins with Diddy? And what was
Yes.
the
Yes.
what was the level of like how bad were the rumors at your level of industry?
Well. People was I never heard anybody call him this behind their back, but people were saying, yeah, we call him the notorious VIP, like the notorious
Okay.
big VIG.
Yeah.
They call him notorious VIP because he think he's a very important person.
Yeah.
There was a situation where the radio station vans, they got the vans wrapped and everything, and the radio station was at Howard University. They was doing a show there, and I seen Puffy. I didn't even know who Puffy was or P Diddy or whatever his name was back then. I just seen this dude, this little guy, yelling and fussing and cussing about these radio vans being dirty. And I'm thinking nobody would have known they was dirty. They wasn't filthy. They wasn't clean. But nobody would have even said anything about that. And he was like, if Death Row was down here, y'all would have arm all on the tires. And he was kicking the tires and he was just going berserk. And I was like, this dude is tripping. But I have seen plenty of people. There's a guy in this area named Mark Bonds. Maybe I should be saying his name, but I don't give a shit. Fuck. I mean, F him. Mark Bonds act like that also. But see, I had dealings with these people.
Yeah.
Um, then you have all these wannabe producers. When I was learning, I learned from top producers the elements of a hit song, stuff like
Okay.
that. What makes a song a sad song? What I was really, really, really trying to learn this stuff,
Yeah.
and they would laugh at me because I was like, I'm a producer. I'm trying to I'm learning how to be a producer. No, son, you're not a producer. You're a beat maker. What's the difference between somebody you make great beats. You're a beat maker. You're not a producer.
Yeah.
And this was getting under my skin because Courtney keeps saying he's a producer. You're not a producer, dog. You're nowhere near a producer. If you was a producer, I was laughing because he was on the whole time he was on y'all show, he was like this.
Oh, it's too good, mate. Do you know the Pokemon Diglett? That's who Courtney reminds me of on camera, Diglett.
come on, I
Right?
knew you had to
Right.
bring Pokemon in, Ron.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Listen, I'm obsessed.
dude, you can't be a producer. You gotta have
Yeah, Mike,
your
I understand. I know
Mike,
people who say they've got a podcast.
let
I
me
know
just
people who say
interrupt you,
they've.
Ron. You don't
Yeah, okay.
understand Ron. You don't understand Ron. Ron does actual videos about Pokemon, and he even tried to lecture me about it and tried to talk
Hey,
me.
listen. I'm not being funny. I've got pieces of cardboard that are worth more than some people's cars, and I don't make the rules. That's just the way the commodity goes. But
exactly.
what there was something sorry, I've got ADHD and I'm very tired. What were you
Me
just
too.
talking about? What was the last point you made? Because I had a follow-up point. I just need to get it back in my head.
Um, One of the things I bought the book. I got the book right here. I haven't even read the book because Courtney said he didn't read the book. So how you gonna put something out that you didn't produce? So I'm
Right.
working on a
Oh,
I'm working on a
Mike,
video now. Go ahead.
I've remembered now, Mike. I'm sorry, the ADHD is back. I get what you're saying about the producer and the beat maker. It's because I know people that say they have podcasts, but they sit in their car with an iPhone, right? And it's like, live your dream, like live your dream. But can we call it streaming, please? Can we pull it down to that? You know what I'm
Can we
saying?
pull
Like
it down a little bit? Right.
yeah, I wouldn't even consider my setup a podcast setup. I feel like you got to have at least a couch, right, in order to have a podcast setup. You got to leave a couch somewhere. Like I've got a cupboard under the stairs, Mike. Okay, I got a cupboard under the stairs, my G, and it's small. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm sick and tired of I play 5 instruments, man, and
That's amazing.
I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I shut people up. We got a show to do tonight, and I tell everybody in the band, I don't even play the bass guitar until we get on the stage. What? And every time we do a show, people come up to me and say, "You are bad, man. You play that bass. Can you teach it? Can you? I want to learn how to play and all this stuff." And they like my age. I'm 58, by the way. And I'm like, "Oh,
Damn,
well, do you have?"
Young. I'm gonna be
damn.
50.
Wow, you look good at 58. You go, Mike.
Can I ask how high do you wear your base? Do you wear it like up at your nipples or down at your navel?
I actually, I'm down by the nipple,
Navel,
the
navel.
navel.
Yeah, I got you. I got
And
you.
the reason, look, and the reason why is because when I first started playing, I used to have it up high because I want to
Yeah,
see and feel it.
yeah.
And people say, you look like you got the bass choking you, like you holding it. Ew, that don't look right. So I had to make myself learn how to play lower.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I always
I
So
ask.
have
There's
a
always that.
question.
Yeah, yeah,
I
let me
have a
go, Maggie. Let me
talk.
go.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, first, in the chat, they keep on asking you about what are like the different proof that you have that Courtney may not be such a producer. That's what I think you were doing the difference between the beats and everything. And I want to know why did you want to scold Ron?
Oh, because
Oh,
Ron was
well,
busting
let's
his chops last night. Carry on.
right. Ron, yeah. Let's clear Ron up real quick first.
Okay.
Ron,
All
you
right.
first.
All right.
Ron, love you to death, man. I love you to death. But he
Maggie,
kept
it's
saying, he kept, I, I was on the phone and I'm running around trying to do things and I'm trying to get to the computer. And he said, dude, the email is right there. And I'm like, right, where is right there? Where's right there? I don't know where it's at. And on
yeah,
the phone, it's so small. I thought that
yeah.
was his name that's still on there, like right there. And you see my glasses, right?
Yeah, bro.
I'm running
Honestly,
around trying to.
I just assume everyone sat at a computer in front of a 40-inch monitor. Like, because now that you say that, of course, you'll be running around, you living your life. I'm putting it up on the
Yeah,
screen. You're not looking at it at that time. I'm taking it down. I'm telling you now. I think if we had a reality TV show, this is the sort of stuff that would get millions of views if it was just all captured on 12 different camera angles. I'll tell you
right.
that
And
right now.
what make it so bad? The whole time you say, there it is," and I'm really, really looking in the chat. I'm looking in the chat, like, where's I know he's calling me stupid, and I still can't. Nope, that's
No,
not it. That's not it.
I
That's it.
would never ever use a word like stupid, but I was
No,
busting your chops
I'll
hard, man.
just,
Mike
yeah,
was like, I
yeah.
don't know how to
He
send an
will
email
laugh.
from
He
my
will laugh
phone.
on somebody's face. He will laugh on
It's
somebody
not, oh yeah,
because he
oh,
just
Just
100%.
just to
to me.
answer the chat, when we talk about the email is at the end of the live chat last night when
Yeah,
Ron was
yeah,
tired,
And
cranky,
that's how
and
I got it.
yeah,
being
That's how I got it.
yeah, yeah. I was, by the time Mike turned up, I was on hour 8 of live streaming and hour like 16 of working or something mad. And
That's crazy.
I've been
But
trying for days and days in your side
mhm.
chat, putting my email in, saying mods, but obviously you'll have it set up so emails and links just automatically get wiped, right? So I'm up against the YouTube safety features,
Right.
and then and it's
Yeah.
just
Well,
taking so long. So last
you
night,
definitely
poor
got the
Mike says to me,
email. Go ahead.
Mike made the fatal error last night of saying he didn't know how to send an email from his phone. Clearly, he does know how to send an email from his phone. But as soon as I heard that, I pulled up a tutorial on how to send an email from an Android phone and an iPhone. I went deep into the chop busted, and all this guy wanted to do is make contact so we can have a fucking good time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Mike, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I do.
Nah,
Do
it
you
was
ever
all.
play when you play in a club? Do you ever stream when you're playing in a club or a show?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Sometimes I try to. I bought a tripod. I want somebody to follow me around with a camera, but everybody wants to be the big man, and they don't have no talent. I swear they
They've
don't
all
have
got
any talent.
yeah.
Everybody
One
want
day
me to
you'll have
film
to
them
play
and
for
edit
us.
and go ahead, huh?
I'm sorry. I said one day you will have to play for us, especially the
Almost. I would
guitar.
love to. I would love
Yeah,
to.
man.
I would-
I
um.
just want to say very, very quickly
So
because we're up
cool.
against third trimester hormones here. My beautiful and incredible fiance, who is 8 months pregnant with my wonderful daughter, is in the side chat right now. Danielle, if we can
Hello,
all just say hi,
Kim.
Danielle. What's
Hello.
happening?
Hey,
Uh,
Danielle.
So baby
yes,
You.
Congratulations, Danielle. Most definitely.
hell yeah.
and
All right,
baby Nova,
so
I,
and baby Nova.
and
Baby
baby Nova,
Nova.
um,
of course.
yeah. All right. And the second part of your question, about Courtney being a producer, uh, it's difficult. I know it's difficult to communicate. It's difficult to talk, but
Is it?
his no,
I
when
mean, Courtney makes
it's
it look real hard. I'm not gonna lie.
that he talking about he putting out a movie. He's producing a movie. Dude, you can't even write. Not only can't write a book, you can't even read the book you claim you wrote. You know what I'm
I'm pretty
saying?
sure
So it's
every
I
time he,
know.
I'm pretty sure every time he goes into the bathroom to produce, he gets confused. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Ron, you ain't no good. Hey, what make it so bad is Jaguar. Now this is when you know you're not even from the streets well. Jaguar had decided to be on his side, and she is talking about him right to his face, and he agreeing. That was on
Yeah.
y'all podcast.
Listen, man, I'll be honest with you. Every time Courtney's on the podcast, I question whether or not I'm in a reality TV show that I don't know I'm on. Right? Like, how far is Ron going to seriously think this is real life before, like, the production team comes out and explains it all to me? Because for a start, the guy fell asleep like 2 nights ago on the live stream, or either that, or he was being fucking like summoned by a warlock, or something went on. Right? You seen it? I seen it. I made him full screen, and then he came back to life. Right? And again, I'm sorry, I'm shouting again for
Did you
everybody. I've
make
got
it
these
full
headphones.
screen,
Now,
Ron? Did you make
Yes.
it full screen?
Oh yeah, let's
my
pull it up on
biggest
the screen. That's a brilliant idea.
one of my dreams. Let me tell y'all, one of my dreams would be if y'all have Jaguar Wright on a live stream, and y'all bring me on to meet her. Oh, she Jaguar. I am. You got the Denzel Washingtons, the Puffy, J Lo, and all them. Forget
Yeah.
all of them. Jaguar Wright. I am a big fan of hers.
Hell
She's a
Oh,
yeah, my G.
superstar to me. She's a
I am
superstar
a
to me.
I'm a
Yeah,
fellow
man.
simp. I'm a simp for right also.
It's, yeah, I'll
Also,
be honest.
the lady that got shot in the face. What's her name?
Natania Reno.
Natanya,
Natanya.
Latanya. I
Natanya.
need to. I want to personally
do you know?
apologize to her.
Okay, on you go, Mike.
I want to apologize to her because all these years, I was one of the people saying that girl ain't get shot in no face. She, yeah, right. Well, how in the world she got fat shot in the face and she's still walking around with a face? Because
Right?
Hollywood teaches you, right? You know what?
yeah,
If you got shot in your face, half your face should be down the street somewhere,
Yep.
yeah,
Oh,
right?
she's the
That's
only
a
woman in the
Hollywood.
world who got shot in the face who you couldn't pick out of a crowd of women to spot the woman who got shot in the face. Right?
right.
But I'll
Right,
tell you something,
right.
Mike. You have
People
five
don't
minutes
believe
of
in a
conversation.
miracle.
If you have 5 minutes with this woman, right? I know you said what you just said there, right? But honestly, bro,
Hmm.
after 5 minutes, you will realize everything that happened that day was meant to happen. This was a god. This was a whole other realm of divine madness that we as
Mike,
mere mortals can never really grasp through.
Right. You're right
You meet
about
It's like
that.
people
when you
it's
meet
like
her,
people
bro.
forget about
I'm with
miracle.
you, Paul.
She's a miracle.
Mike, I
Yes,
wanted to
yes,
say, why
she
don't
is.
you have her on your podcast? Why don't you have her on your podcast
Yeah,
on your
I
thing?
don't.
Who?
I'm new, y'all. I don't know how to
Mike.
bring people. How do you bring people on your
I'll
podcast? I don't know how to
I'll
do
hook
that.
you up, Mike. I'll hook you up, Mike. Don't worry.
Yes.
I got you. I got you.
Also,
I
my
got you.
partner, my brother, my partner, Sispun Kun Tahir. That's a saying around here. Tahir has been stuck with me from day one. He told me, he said, "Look, my brother, we brothers. We're gonna die trying, or we're gonna keep working this thing until we make it happen." We have just, I'm talking 2 weeks, y'all. We have just started making some real money where I can start talking about leaving my job. I
Oh,
All this is
good.
brand new. We have we
Oh
have
yeah,
and I don't yeah, I don't care. Look, Ron, we made our first $1,000 in one day, and I've been going crazy since. It's going up
sweet
more.
dude.
But dude, when I
Okay.
tell you we don't know what we're doing, we just been winging it for
All
four
right,
or
Mike.
five years.
People
I tell you
like
what, Mike.
that's what
I need
people
any
After the
help.
after this live stream, we'll exchange numbers and get the WhatsApp stuff sorted out. I've got 2 degrees, one in visual communications, one in interactive media design. I've been doing this full time 8 years. There's so much that I can help you with, bro. And I'm telling you now, the first thing we're going to do is change your camera angle so when you stream, everyone sees that beautiful window with that recording studio and not a freaking door, right? For a start, mate, because that is the biggest flex ever. Not only do I have a
Right,
studio, but I've got a freaking sound booth. It looks so sweet, mate. Do you know what I mean?
right,
But there's
right.
loads of third-party revenue streams I can help you with and help you with setups and all that. So we'll make.
I'm
I
still
got
waiting
you, Mike.
for my 10
We're a
second
fan.
video,
We're a
by the
family.
way. I'm still waiting for my 10-second video.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna shame you publicly,
It's
Ron.
coming. I know. I know. I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad friend. It's funny.
Did
I'm
you?
always there for the serious. Like if anyone seriously needs a favor, I'm always there. But if somebody wants me to
Right.
do something that takes like 15 minutes, it drags on for like 2 months. I'm just the worst.
You mean a
I'm the
year?
worst.
You mean a year?
have y'all have y'all seen any of the footage, like my intros and me doing crazy stuff flying through
Yeah,
the
I
air?
watch your show. I watch your show. It's pretty cool. I really do like it.
Appreciate it.
I
I
tell
did
you
all
what,
the
Mike.
music.
I can't wait to watch
Since
it.
you asked, Mike, why don't
Yes.
we take a look at it live and we'll do a live critique now, and we'll have a little look at
Yes.
Mike's graphic design and Mike's motion graphic efforts. This is going to be fun, right?
Oh,
So
oh, oh! What I was while you doing that, my partner he keeps texting to me and he's saying, he said I want to see live stream with you guys, Mike versus Courtney. I said what? I don't want to Mike
What
versus
would you say to
Courtney.
Courtney?
I, I don't know. That's what he's saying. For what I would say to Courtney is shame on you for taking this. If somebody gave me and I said this in the video, if I had um writings of any kind of somebody that passed away, I would give it to them, to their loved ones. I wouldn't publish it and try to put it out and make money. I
Okay.
wouldn't, even with the Tupac stuff he was saying.
Yeah.
I tell
And
you what, Mike,
then,
I might know some stuff about Courtney that no one else knows that I can't say on this channel that I might come and say on your channel, and no one else will have heard of it anywhere on the internet, mate.
yeah,
And
man, I'm
I
thinking.
probably shouldn't say it, but
I th-
you fell
I
asleep on the
also
pod.
I also think that sometimes some of these people get away with making themselves look taller because people know that, oh, he just kind of trying to make himself look taller, because people don't know. They don't know music like I know music, so they can tell people anything. Yeah, I produced that. I produced. People have came to me and I did all the work on the music. Yeah, show 'em my song. See, I'm about to show you what I produced. This is stuff I produced. I'm like, excuse me. I played all the keyboard parts. I played all the. I produced a song that landed on Teddy Pendergrass' album. I was
Oh,
on tour. I was on tour with Faith Evans. Don't play with me. That's what I tell. That's how I tell people. Don't play with me.
Damn.
I was on tour. Teddy Pendergrass asked me to do it, and my name is on it, Michael Cross. Now, because of the yeah, you can look this up. Gene Kahn, Stacy Lattisaw. I've worked in the studio with so many people. I was the music director for a play called a Sheep and Wolf Clothing, a Wolf and Sheep Clothing. I always say that backwards. A Wolf and Sheep Clothing. And that lady who was putting that show together, I did a slow ballad for the lady in the one of the singers, and she said, "Well, just do any kind of song. I'll call me back." Cause she running around doing everything. So I produced this slow song. The singer called me, and the lady called me, looking like, "You said you do music, but I never knew this is the most beautiful song I ever heard. Wow, you should be a millionaire with the type of music you're doing." People have said that to me. So that's why that intro, I produced both of those intros as an intro, like a jingle, anyway. And that's me rapping on the intros and everything also. But I'm laid back and I'm still learning. I need to learn from Ron.
Oh, listen, listen. Unless it's nerd stuff, be very careful what you try and get taught by Ron. Okay, Ron will just teach you some crazy nonsense just for his own amusement. He's a crazy guy. What I was going to say to you, can I ask, do you make all your own thumbnails?
Tahir makes the thumbnails.
Does he make
Why?
them on
What's
a? Does he have a massive monitor that he makes them on? Does he make it on like a big computer monitor?
I have no idea. He gonna answer.
I,
He gonna
I'll
because
bet.
I he's on the
I'll bet you
live
ten
stream now.
bucks. I bet you $10 right now. He's got a 30 or a 35-inch monitor or a big curved monitor. Because a
Why
lot of the
is
time
that good or
when
bad?
people, no, no. Well, the reason is a lot of the faces in your thumbnails are very small. Let me show you what I mean. Right. So, and nobody in the side chat has asked for this, but this is the live stream you're getting now, guys. We're breaking down thumbnail details, and I'm trying to find the button to press. Hang on. Right.
Okay.
So,
While Ron is searching for the thumbnail, a little
yeah,
question for you. What
yeah.
did you
Go.
feel and what did you think while you were watching the Ali Carter documentary? Well, her testimony.
Um, First of all, I love your accent. You got a very beautiful accent when you talk. So
Thank you
I
so
just want
much. I'm French.
a friend. Yeah. Oh my gracious, your accent is sexy. I'm just gonna say that. I hope my girlfriend is not watching. She get mad at me. So if you are watching, sweetheart, I love your accent too because your accent is beautiful. Anyway,
I just want to say
um,
Thank you so much.
because my fiance is watching, Maggie, I do not like your
Thank
accent
you.
at all. All right,
Thank you.
at
Thank
all.
you.
And Dan, you have the best accent ever. All right, so
there
My
you go.
husband is on the chat watching.
Well,
he
tell
is,
your
yeah,
husband,
Yeah,
one of
it
tell
them.
is.
your
It's
husband that
like
I said that you have a very beautiful accent. Now, your husband's accent may not be that beautiful. Nah. Um, when she was talking and when she got to crying, oh my, I couldn't look at the screen. And I was, dude, when she said she can't trust nobody, my my blood is boiling. And I'm like, if I would have seen her, are they living out of that car? Because I would live in the car and I would give them my bedroom. And I would stand guard at the bedroom with my
Are
guns.
they, Paula?
They're living in a car. That's what she said in her live. She does, and she did a live where the cop was following them for like 10-15 minutes, and they weren't doing anything wrong, and the cop stopped
Who,
them, and they
who's living in the car?
they're sleeping.
Cardi.
She said that
Ali
they
Carter.
Ali Carter. Okay, okay,
you
okay.
know,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
she said that's
I'm
my
not being
home.
funny.
Oh, we're gonna find where to sleep tonight. She was doing a live. She's like, and this is why I asked you, oh Mike, what was the most shocking when you knew Diddy? Did you ever think that these kinds of things were going on, like the ones that Ali Carter is talking about?
No, the only thing I can say is as a producer, I'm thrown off because I'm thinking, I can't even think of nobody's name. You got a rapper, and all of a sudden they big time, and I'm like, how how did he get this so fast? Like Rick Ross, I can put that out there. He was a correctional officer. He lied and said he wasn't, and then he admitted to his lie. And then I'm saying, well, how he get so big so fast? It was he's not that good. He's not that good. I said, hell, I can rap it just as good as him. How
Yeah.
do people get from a nothing? Like I said, I have saved up for years and years and years, and I do some studio sessions. People act like they don't want to pay. I know the game, the business game of the music is so shady and so whack. How all of a sudden nobody buys music? You can't tell me you selling music. Ain't nobody buying your music, Rick Ross. No, nobody buy music. How do you get this big? Now I know why. I know how. Because you've given sexual favors to other men who like that. So you like, so you mean to tell me I could have went up to Puffy and said, "Hey man, here you go. Can I get a deal? Here you go. Just
Yeah.
just use plenty
Yeah,
of
yeah,
baby oil." But that's not me. I'm like, nah, cuz I ain't trying to do that at all. That's why I don't have no deal. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
cannot believe. And then when you start now that all this is out, I start looking back at all these thinking they thug, they think they hard, they think they gangster. And I'm saying to myself, I when I was growing up and I was the bad boy on the block, because I can fight or I'm the coolest, I was the best all around in my. I went to school with Martin Lawrence was in my high school, so everybody knew me. I was the most popular, most likely to succeed, all this type of stuff. I was the man in school.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to fight me. Period. But I wanted to play with this little white kid. Me and him had fun. I'm listening to rock music with him and everything. But when my friends came around, man, why the hell you around there? Why you with him and all this type of stuff? Yo, dude, he cool. He all right, man. Forget. So I had to almost beat them up to protect him.
Yeah.
But why does it have to be like that? So I know thugs, and I know how to deal with thugs. So I'm trying to figure out these kids. They not thugs. How they get that? They shoot, doing their little gang signs and all. Dude, that's fake. You learn how to do that on YouTube. You ain't been in no real streets. That's how I feel. I feel that way with Courtney, man. I mean, you sitting here, you can't even talk. If you got in an argument with somebody in the streets, Courtney, you couldn't even get your words together to win an argument. Then he talking about Gene. Gene been from the streets. He talking about Gene and Gene. Both of them big boys. They fat. Both of them fat. And he talking about he in shape. Get out of here, Courtney. Oh my God, yeah, I would eat Courtney little tail up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
Listen,
How y'all doing? Y'all
Mike.
doing all right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
I'm with
remind
you,
me of
man.
Cat Williams.
But can I say something? They were not. They were not. This is one thing I've been telling Ron. Where did these people come from? Not that talented, but you just answered.
Yeah,
They're just untalented, depraved people willing to do whatever it takes to get ahead. Whereas the people
yeah,
with real talent, they get buried and stepped on to make room for these untalented, depraved men. Because it's like Oprah. Diddy's not that talented. Diddy really for reals? People. He's not a great singer. He's not a dancer.
yeah, yeah. It's funny when we look back at a lot of Diddy's efforts at trying to put music together. He does kind of mumble his way through a lot of his stuff. I'm not going to lie,
Right.
and you kind of realize this after the fact. What's your impression then, Mike? Obviously, the music industry seems to be having the veil lifted upon it, and we're all seeing the realities of it.
I
Have
think,
you looked into different ways to put music out there? There's a lot of pretty successful independent artists like Webby and Tom McDonald that have. I mean, Tom McDonald uploads a YouTube video and gets a Billboard hit. I mean, it's mad.
yeah.
Have you looked
Dex,
into the true power of independence?
Harry
Harry Mack.
Mack. Yeah, Harry Mack is. I'm a big Harry Mack fan.
Okay.
I think it's too much racism. I think oh, he a white boy. He just got a gimmick. I said, but he's good. He got talent. I know talent when I see it, and you don't have it. I had a little kid living out of my studio. I felt so sorry for him. He's living out of my studio. He's paying $75 a week. They set the price. Every other week he's late, whatever the case may be. So the situation happened at work. I'm trying to pay to hear my brother help him with the channel. The channel is not. I'm taking money out of my pocket to pay him. Something happened at my
Yeah.
job. Yo, I need to raise the rent. I need my studio back. I don't want you here. He done brought a cat in. What is wrong with these
Oh,
people? You need a place to
He
stay.
brought a cat
You gonna
in.
bring a freaking cat in my house?
there.
Oh man, I tell you something, Mike. There's one way that would have
No.
played out in my house, and I'm telling you now, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to talk about it
Let me
on the internet.
Yeah, let me finish this one story and then y'all can
Of
have
course, Mike.
everything. Check this out.
No, no,
This
of
this
course.
this is crazy. This is a crazy story. Um every time I talk to him, I said, look, I never managed somebody. You got that kid rap or whatever y'all think y'all doing. Let me produce your music because I'm a great producer. I know I am. But you got no studio time. You don't have to pay for anything. Let me just produce it and you do okay, cool. That sounds like a winner. Oh, come on. You think you would say, great, okay, that's a great team. Nah, he said, man, this ain't my first time. I put songs out before. I got spins on Spotify and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about really making it big time. I'm talking about making some money. I teach people how to turn music into money. That's the name of my organization. Turn music into money. I teach you how to turn music into money. And he telling me, oh man, come on, man, shoot, I get all these streams and all this stuff. You so busy faking, you don't even think about what you say. Well, if you making all this money, why you gotta live in my studio? Oh man, I'm trying to be like you and save money. Okay, cool. Every time I say something to him, I'm talking 10, 15 different stories. It always escalate like we about to fight
Wow.
at my house. Yeah. I said, look, man, when you come this, you got to do this. So the last time I said the rent going up, I'm not forget that. I'm just leaving. You're leaving? Good. Well, that's cool, man, because I'm real humble. That's cool, man, because I want my studio back. And 2 or 3 days later, he like, well, man, can I pay you? Can we make a monthly deal, man? And because I'm like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me you said you leaving and you don't even have a place to go? That's number one. The last straw was he's sitting down trying to negotiate this $400 a month. Nah, you either leaving or you gonna pay this $400 a month. So I made him stick to his gun. You said you was leaving, so leave, or
Which
it's
is
gonna
a
be
really
500
nice
a month.
deal.
Now he said to me out of his mouth, we sitting down talking and it's getting escalated a little bit. I'm sitting down chilling and I'm just telling him the rules. I'm not negotiating the rules. It's my house. I'm not negotiating. I'm telling you the rules. And he gonna sit there and say, I know karate. And I'm like, what?
Is he the man?
I'm just letting you know I know karate. I know karate. And I'm like, I'm 58, little boy. I ain't trying to fight you. Why are you telling me you know
Mike,
karate?
At your
I'm going to be
age,
honest with you, man.
how
This you want to go and look for you know what a baby you know what oh Mike, have you frozen or are you just
No,
standing
no,
in
no.
bed?
I'm
Oh no,
not frozen.
you're
I'm
just
never.
frozen.
No,
Okay,
wait a minute, Ron. Hold
okay,
one
okay,
second.
okay,
So
keep
I
going.
told him, I said, you know what? What the problem is you don't learn how to be a gangster. Or you think you hard or thorough or whatever from this YouTube stuff. But I'm gonna show you. Every day I was coming home and I would light into his ass. I mean, I was lighting into. I said, look here, little boy. Let me tell you something. So what made you tell me you know karate? Man, I thought we was, I thought we was great fight. I said, your stupid ass don't even know the difference between somebody trying to help you and somebody trying to fight you. Talking about you know karate, you gonna need that damn karate. I left him alone because I felt bad because the same little kid, just like him, used to work with me who got fired. The same type of kid got fired. 9 months later, he commits suicide. I
Mhm.
felt bad because that little boy done committed suicide because he didn't want to listen to me. So I let him, I left him alone. And I
Yeah,
told him, I
that's
said, you know
good.
what? I'm afraid that if I tell you the truth about yourself, you would know. And I don't want you to commit suicide. So I'm gonna let you go. Just let me know when you leave. He left without saying bye. I still talk to his dad. And I did all this not because of him, because of his dad. He said to me when he said, man, you could talk to me like a man, but now you want to go talk to my father like a little, but he never finished. Like a little what? Like a little bee? Like a little girl? Like a little sissy? What? What? People
Yeah,
know how to, my whole point behind that whole story is people know how to push other people buttons. They know how far to push. But when I started lighting into his tail and let him know I'm from the streets, I don't like the streets. I don't want to use this towards you. That's what I was saying to him. I hate doing this to people. But you best believe it, if I'm here, I don't have to talk. I'm ready to fight. And I will win. I ain't gonna give you time to get into your karate stance and put on your overalls and your belt. I ain't giving you time. I'm gonna pick up a
Awesome.
chair and I'm gonna turn this house over on you. Don't play
see,
with
Mike,
me. You
you're
sick.
not thinking outside the box enough, Mike. Right? See, you want to get yourself a set of baby monitors. Hide one of the baby monitors in his room. When he goes to bed, just start talking in tongues and talking about Satan and dark spirits, and watch his ass run out of there. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Teach him a lesson in a way that isn't incriminating to you. Do you know what I'm saying?
And train
Like,
the cat. Train the cat though. You gotta train
telling
the
you,
cat to do
man.
something crazy.
Mike,
Yeah,
Mike,
I,
did you
oh,
ever know anything about J Lo
Do
from
I
the
know anything?
yeah, did you when you were around those circles and stuff, did you ever hear
Hmm.
anything about J Lo, Jennifer?
No. Jennifer. Oh yeah, I think I told the story of Jennifer. I'm terrible with names. Jennifer was the one
J-Lo from the blog
dating.
singer, J-Lo, that dated
Yeah,
Diddy.
I
she
love that
dated
Mike
Diddy,
is,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, Jennifer
J Lo.
Lopez,
Look,
Mike, one of the biggest
thank
female
you, thank you,
artists of
thank
our
you.
lifetime, my G. Okay.
Look. We went to New York, and I used to work at the radio station, Heaven
Yeah,
1580.
yeah.
It's a gospel station. We went to New York, and I think Puffy was on the. I can't remember if it was Puffy on the radio or Jennifer was on the radio. One of them was on doing a radio interview, and Shine was there. But Jennifer Lopez bodyguards put her in a van, and they didn't know who Shine was. I didn't even know who Shine was, but I knew all of them was together because I saw him go up into the radio station with Puffy, and everybody knows Jennifer and they both was dating each other. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how they don't know that Jennifer Lopez bodyguards jacked Shine up. I'm talking about he was trying to put his stuff in the van too, and they snatched him up and yoked, man, threw him around like a rag, like a doll baby. And he was yelling, Jennifer, tell him who I am, tell him who I am, stuff like this, right? That's the only interaction I had with Jennifer Lopez when she was at that radio station. And again, I was
Okay.
way in the background. I was way in the
Nice.
background. Um, Total. There was a group called Total that was on Bad Boys album. I mean, Bad Boys album, Bad Boys record label.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Sounds
Total,
familiar.
yeah, two of the singers from Total used to come to my recording studio. So I had a lot of dealings with, I guess, side deals with people that had major record deals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well,
Um,
it does make sense because you strike me as somebody who's pretty smart, pretty savvy for the industry, probably
mhm.
talented with the instruments that you play, but you were unwilling to bend the knee, metaphorically speaking,
And your
to
ass.
get into the club.
Right, but
And
I never had the opportunity to even get into the club. It's almost like I was afraid. I always thought I wasn't good enough to even say, "Hey, look at me. Can I get in your club?" I never even asked. I just people would come to me like Total when they was coming to the
I remember
studio.
Total.
Yeah, sometimes my equipment would break down, and the girl was, I'm just gonna buy my own studio, and I said, well, good luck with that. I know one you can buy real cheap. You can buy this one
yeah,
because the stuff was. People don't realize what they saying. I'm dealing with this guy who has some money here, and he keeps saying he want to buy his own sound system. Dude,
okay,
you don't want to buy a sound system. If you got the money to buy a tractor trailer, you don't have no license for it. You don't know nothing about no 16 gears. You don't know how much the tires cost. It's a lot to come with any package of anything that you do, even podcasting.
yeah, or how mics and cables work. It's all good.
Right.
Like my cross, they're saying that Diddy sent Total to beat up Wendy Williams one time. Wendy told this story on her radio show back in the day. Is that true?
Yes, that is definitely true. And we felt so bad for Wendy. I always thought Wendy was a guy, but I think
I
she was
thought I
actually a
thought
woman.
I
Yeah.
thought Courtney
So
was a girl.
you
So
thought she was a man?
Yeah, I thought she was a man. The whole time I thought it was a man, the way she talked and the way she rest in peace. And because people was telling me that. Or she was born a man or whatever. So
She's
I started,
alive.
She's alive.
she is alive?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She is alive.
Oh,
She's
wait a
just
minute.
not well.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody
oh,
else that
Mike,
died. See,
you
Hey,
are
William,
just like me when it comes to pulling up facts from your brain. Like my brain will be like, "Hey, Mike, I've got a story for you. You can tell on the internet live." And you get
right.
halfway through, and you're like, "My goddamn brain's done it again. You did it again, brain." Aha, I'm with you, Mike. I feel
And,
your pain. I've got one of them too.
and people will love you for it because it was we did something and I had said something that was so wrong and everything and I was strong about it. And I said, I apologize, man. I'm talking about somebody else. I get Jennifer Lopez and what's Jay Z's wife name? Beyonce. Be- I get them two mixed up. The words, they names don't sound nothing alike. I got a aunt named Lisa, and I got a cousin named Kim, and I get them two mixed up. I don't know why my brain does that. That's how I work.
Yeah, that's
But
that's
I
that's what
Question.
happens when you're
but I can
sat
build a
next to.
studio.
Yeah, no, it's because you spent most of your life sat in front of studio monitors, and your brain has been slowly pounded into more of a square shape than a round
Right,
oval shape. I'm telling you, man. I used
What
to
do you
run club nights for years, and the big systems that are in the clubs.
right.
Oh man, it was brutal. It was
What
brutal.
do you think of Beyonce and Jay Z? Do you think they're in it and they know a lot of stuff, or do you think they're just innocent bystanders who are getting dragged because of association?
I just want to
No,
say
I think
before you answer that, Mike, all the things that Mike's about to say are allegations and allegedlys. You can never have too
yeah,
many of
allegedly,
them. Please like and share.
allegedly.
Please like
Can
and
we
share for Mike to learn how to set up his mic. Like and share for Mike.
can we
That would be
Yeah,
great. And Mike, carry on with your
and
answer,
go
man. Carry on with your
subscribe to
answer.
my channel, please. I
can
need
you
help,
put
Yes.
y'all.
Mike's channel in the chat,
Yeah,
moderators? Can
the music recording network. Yeah, go ahead. Um, because of Jaguar and a lot of things that Jaguar and Cat Williams are saying. Um, also we doing a Pimp C. Y'all heard of Pimp C who died? He was signed and it had a lot to do with Jay Z. And they saying that they think that Jay Z had something to do with his death. And he was saying things about if you gay, you gay. You coming around us like you all hard and stuff. But if you like men, just let us know. If you like turning your butt, just turn your butt. Something like that. He was saying. And this. I try to stick to the facts, and I try to stick to what this person said. I'm just reporting it. So, if Jaguar says that she used to sing backgrounds and stuff with Jay Z, she was on stage. It's a lot of work, guys. When you getting ready for a show, I was a certified sound technician on a lot of tours and different things. So you set up the equipment, you do sound check. The people come in here. The
That's
ones,
very ironic, Mike. You can see the irony in what you're saying right now, right?
right?
With this, yeah.
And check this out. Like Faith Evans, love her to death. I did plenty of shows with Faith Evans, but her team didn't take it seriously,
oh,
and that's why. Yeah, she had so many concerts with their feedback and all that, and then the manager and the promoters mad at us. We the sound men. Well, why is it like this? They said they weren't gonna do sound check today, and we like what not. So it was our duty to make them do a sound check so we can check to make sure everything is right. Why would you not do sound check? Duh. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, when I was learning in the beginning, I'm like, um, if the artist, the big time artist say, nah, we ain't gonna do sound check. The little small sound man says, okay, okay, all right. No, we need to say, nah, this is not a choice. We need to, so, okay, when your sound is all messed up and your concert don't go right, don't come blaming us because you didn't do sound check. It's simple. It's so simple. They screw it up every time. Um, Mickey Howard. I was
oh,
on
I
tour
like
with Mickey Howard.
yes.
Mickey, I told Mickey, and I'm the smallest. I swear to you, I was the smallest person on the. It seemed like I was the only one making sense. Mickey was sound checking, and oh my God, Mickey was changing the key at the last minute of the song. We're gonna sing it in this key. Well, she gonna sing this part. I'm gonna sing this part. Keyboard player over here. No, keyboard player over here. The bass player up front. I need this over here. I said, Mickey, I told her this. I said, I know um, what you need to do is you need to bring in somebody who you really trust and really love. You need to bring a loved one in. You need to fly somebody in. Because I'm saying to myself, somebody need to see how she acting. She acting like a
Yeah, for
damn
sure.
fool. She flew in her hairdresser. Lord have mercy. This dude was gay as all get up. But he did not bite his tongue in anything. And he got that whole thing together. I had my chest stuck out so far. She, he would come in. Excuse me. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. What is the problem?
Oh,
And she,
too good. Too good. Keep going,
right.
Mike.
And Mickey was like, well, why in the world is this? What is the problem? Well, what key? He said, well, they changed the key. Well, that was the last show they changed the key. You know, see, he was like, what key is the song in? Mickey, we gonna play the song in the key. Do y'all have a problem with that? Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Shut,
mate.
Mickey. He said it 10 times. Mickey, shut up and sing. Just shut up and sing. Mickey turned that concert around where she was the headliner of the show now. Now she's the headliner of the show.
Just put a one in the
Oh,
side chat if Mike pulled off the sassy gay hairdresser a little too well, if you know what I'm saying, guys. All right. Put a
no,
one in the side
no, you
chat if
know what?
Mike's name is Michelle at the weekends, if you know what I'm saying, guys. All right. No, I'm just busting your chops. But it's
Ron,
it.
Ron, if I'd have known I was gonna be judged, I would have at least turned the hat at the
Oh
same time.
hell yeah, my guy, my guy. Oh,
Yeah.
now we're getting sassy. See, I feel like I'm letting you down
Now
because my
you can put a
camera's
one
off
in the
today.
chat.
Next time I'll have my camera on. You'll get better reactions out of me. Can I
That's
ask you, Mike, what time zone are you in? It's 5 o'clock in the UK here. Are you 12 o'clock or nine
It,
o'clock right now?
it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock.
Okay, so we usually start the daily show at about half two UK time, which is what that's going to be 9:30 your time. So
Okay.
just to let you know, I'll send you the link in the morning because we need some more guys. Okay, please, for the love of God, help me. Okay, help me. All right,
I'm
balance
with
it
you,
out because
buddy.
I think everyone's sort of gravitated. I think you're a good soul, and I think everyone's going to want to see more of you. We'll do some interview stuff as well. Like we'll do some who is Mike stuff and get you on the podcast with Sean as well. But
Thank you so
I
much,
think
man. Thank you.
you're going to be one of the
A
new
lot of the
integrators
side
into
chat,
You
the
should
family.
you should
Ron.
have it with Natania Rubin. You should do a live with him and
Oh
Natania.
yeah. Well, once we end this chat, I'll get him on WhatsApp, and then I'll be able to get him with
Get him in
in the
our
crowd.
group. Get him in our group with Natania.
Yeah, that's correct. That's right, Paula. That's right. That's what I was just explaining. You got a gold star for your French today, Paula. You did go, yes. Right, Lady Letitia, you wanted to say something.
Yes. A lot of people in the side chat would like to know where they can find Mike Cross's channel.
The Music
YouTube.
Recording Network.
Okay.
Mike, I wanted
Crazy
to ask
dude.
you, Mariah Carey. You know she's not part of that group. I think from Diddy or like Beyonce or anything like that. Is she? Because I never hear her talk about them. But yeah, she's kind of like separated from that. Is she? Or did you ever hear any ramblings about Mariah
Thank
Carey?
you, Armstrong.
Uh-uh. Mariah Carey. Um, I'm to be honest, I'm just getting into all the gossip because it's bringing in views and it's actually bringing in
Mhm. Hell yeah.
money. It's bringing in money. So now I'm learning. I stayed away from. I was into music. If it didn't have a sound I like the instruments to talk to me because the people will lie to you. So I never Mariah Carey. I can barely remember the people's name. It's like that's Mariah Carey. I'm like, wait, who? Her? That one right there? For real? Okay, because I remember that sound like a name I should know. Jennifer
Sorry.
Lopez can walk down the street and I wouldn't know who she was. I didn't
Wow.
even know. Was it Jennifer or Jay Z's wife? One of them played the Selena in that movie. Yeah,
Jennifer
I'm
Lopez. That's her. Jennifer Lopez.
J Lo, right? It's
Yeah,
Jennifer
that's her.
Lopez.
She plays
So
Selena in the movie. Yeah.
yeah,
She comes
I
she comes
first
from a place she comes from a place called the Block. I don't know if you've heard about it.
But
yeah, but the people on that blog is saying, and people went to school with us, girl, you lied. You know you lied. You wasn't this. You wasn't that. And I'm just listening to these people. Why do they have a reason to lie? If you was Jennifer Lopez while you was in high school, why would they say that you wasn't on no block? You know when the lights went out, you had to go to bed. When I wish I could have stayed out when the street lights came on. Me and my brother was already in the bed. I I used to be in the bed with broad daylight. Say, Mom, why we gotta be in the bed? Because I said so. That's why. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's not like, yeah, man, 1 o'clock in the morning. Shoot, I'm in. I used to run the streets. No, I didn't. I learned how to fight because I was afraid of the streets. One day, me and my brother was coming home from the bad boys on the other street, and we running home. And I remember turning the corner, great, go up the steps. Yes, we made it. My father slammed that door and opened that peephole and said, "You gonna fight them boys, yo? You ain't coming in here." And I looked at that peephole. I could see his mouth moving. I'm saying to myself, "This man can't love me because we had to fight. He
Yeah.
made us fight. That's
But you know what,
crazy."
Mike? Here's an interesting one for you, right? So,
Yeah, it made me
uh,
strong though.
my dad wasn't in my life from when I was about two or three, and
Hmm.
this is going to sound really weird, but I wish I was pushed into situations that taught me that you can stand there, look someone in the eye, and be hit in the face, okay, and keep going
Hmm.
forward, right? Because for a
Yes.
big period of my life, I was bullied in high school and all this kind of stuff. And I mean,
Wow.
don't get me wrong, I got my comeuppance, my G. I was one of these people that became self-aware of my awesomeness in my late 20s, and ever since then, it's been a whole different me. Do you know what I mean? But before then, I often thought to myself, uh, if I'd been pushed into scenarios to make me fight, and I'm not saying that a father figure would have done that. I'm just using your narrative of your dad pushing you to do that.
Right.
I think I would have. I think it's important that people learn that you can defend yourself, and you can stand there and take a punch to the face, and you never know, you might throw one back, and the whole situation might be diffused. You may defend yourself, you may win, all this stuff. And that
Right.
wasn't instilled in me until I
Right.
realized that some people swing punches, other people wait until you're at the top of a staircase and there's no one else around, Mike, and then I just give you a wee nudge and accidents happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
uh,
Right.
but I was not a conventional fighter. In fact, I've never been. But luckily,
Hmm.
I'm. I've got. I'm a big hairy dude. Do you know what I'm saying? Like no one.
Hmm.
I'm not people's first pick for nonsense. You know what I mean?
Man, I remember in fourth grade, I was so hungry. We would skip lunch and go to the ice cream truck because I wanted the ice cream. And Kevin Duckett, I didn't know that he was known to be able to beat everybody in the school. He knocked the ice cream out my hand, and I was so mad. I beat his tail something
Oh
terrible.
man, yeah, yeah. I'll
And
tell you
then the
now,
next
man.
day in school, it's like he beat Kevin up. Kevin, he the baddest dude in the school. I was so scared
Yeah,
I would take the long way home for the rest of the
yeah,
school year
yeah, yeah,
because I'm a
yeah.
scaredy cat.
I'm with you,
I
man.
love
I'm with
it.
you.
I love it.
I'm with
Yeah.
you, man.
So I don't know what do you guys need to do? Y'all need to do something. Because I would sit here and tell y'all stories all day long, man. I
Listen,
love this.
basically, here's the perfect storm that you created today, Mike. So we were
Yes.
planning on just stealing your content today, right? And continuing on with Mike. Oh, it's Mike with a beard, actually. It's Mike with a beard in this video.
Yeah, I shaved.
Uh,
I shaved
I
because I knew I
know.
was coming
I
on.
like the beard, Mike. It's so
so
Okay.
we're
nice.
going to continue watching through this, but then you came and joined us, and basically sitting and letting you talk when I'm in a complete and utter decrepit state because I'm burnt out. It was a much better option than me having to pause a video and then discuss it. Okay, this was the
Right.
lesser of the two workloads for me, my guy. But I just want to say
it
I'm
it
loving
was
getting
it
to know you,
was
man.
it was a Mike video for sure, but let's not forget that the star was Ali. So
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
I'm with you.
Amen
I
to
mean,
that.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Mhm.
There's a good
I
chance
like
we'll
the
probably
beard.
just have to watch some short alley clips today because Ron ain't got another hour and a half worth of live stream in him today. Okay, I'm already got another live stream at 9 with Scoville, and
Mhm.
yeah. So, but Mike, I'm just one in the side chat. If you guys are all okay with us just continuing to get to know Mike, throwing some questions at him, put some. If you want to
And
ask a
talk about
question,
Ali.
yeah, if you want to ask some questions, put three Q's in the side chat and then your question. Um,
Wow.
and
Wow.
uh, and Mike, if you
How
want to,
how do you guys? I got a question for this side chat. Chat. How do you get? We have 3 channels. We have a live channel.
Yeah.
You got over 1,000 people watching now. I'm nervous. I
We've
have four
got
or
we've
five
got
people
Mike.
watching.
We've got close to 2,000 over all platforms. So we've got 1,200 on the Sean Atwood channel. We've got 97 on my channel. We've got 500 on Twitter. We've got 1 on Twitch, baby, and then 11 on Facebook.
It's so nice.
Wow. Appreciate it, man. I am, dude.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years of pushing. I've been passing out. Look, we got business cards that we've been advertising. We don't know what we're doing. We're doing the best we
You're
can.
doing a great job. I just
Thank you.
subscribed.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
listen,
Thank you
Letitia's
so
just
much.
being nice to you, okay? Letitia's just being nice
Yeah.
to you. Like, it's not 1982, Mike. We don't need business cards. We need QR tags. We need fast-paced media, and I'm
I
going to get you
like the
sorted out with all
business
that. My
card.
G, yes. We've got so it's basically a QR tag facilitator, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah. What else we have around here? That's it. I'm done. I'm finished. Um, now that the YouTube channel is finally making some money, I'm afraid I can do this worldwide. I have a fiance in the Philippines. I got play sisters. I've been sending
Oh,
money over there trying to help people. We did fundraisers to help feed. Can you imagine? My sister has two
Wait.
little kids.
Oh, it's your sister.
I'm
Your
sorry.
sister. Okay. Yeah. So no, it's your
My
sister.
play,
Yeah. No, sorry.
yeah, she's my play sister because she was so beautiful and pretty when I first met her. Long story short, she was 17. She's way too young for me. No Diddy. She's way too young for me. But I told her she was the most prettiest, beautiful thing I have ever seen.
Oh.
I told her a story about when I told my dad I'm gonna be rich when I grow up, and I'm gonna find a poor family and take care of them. No questions asked. Here's the money. No questions asked. You don't have to do nothing. So I keep telling her you don't have to be shy. I keep telling her you don't have to lie to me. You can lie to me if you want. I'm still gonna be here because we a
oh,
family.
Just
You
be
can lie if you
careful,
want.
man.
Oh.
That's
Be careful. Be careful
you.
of the dark
Yeah.
past that can come from
Yep.
investing in individuals you do not know, Mike. So, for example, I hear you. You strike me as the sort of guy that if you won the lottery, you would go out as the first homeless guy you've seen. You'd set him up with a house and all the rest of it. And I get it.
No, that ain't
It'd be
me.
an amazing
That
thing.
ain't me.
No, that ain't you. Is
Her,
that what you're saying?
her and her family and my fiance over there. That's it.
Oh,
And
oh yeah, hell yeah.
I want to
Okay,
do
good.
dual
Yeah.
citizenship. Now I got a lot of friends and family members that, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you let me hold a little something? You can hold. Never mind. We on the air. The answer is no.
Yeah.
If I got 5 people, I got a nephew, I got Tahira, and my mother, my father, rest in peace. My brother, rest in peace. But I got a nephew and sis. Everybody else.
Do you ever think, right, if like you ever like annoyed one of the Mexican cartels, that'll be the clip that they're playing in an office when they're putting together the list of all the people that you care about. Like that, those are that. Whenever I say stuff like that on the internet, I'm like, that
Yeah.
I should have said that shizzle. That too much
Who is this
information,
guy?
Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Who's it?
yeah. Somebody said, "Who is this guy?" They
This
talking
is
about me,
Mike.
I guess. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
Mike.
this
I
is
run the
Mike.
Music Recording Network, um, YouTube channel, and I'm 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 Ron's number one fan. That's who I am.
I'm your number. No, no, we're each other. No, you being my number one fan and me being your number one fan cancel each other out. We're now just internet buddies, my G. Officially bonded. We've officially bonded.
Yeah, we
Now,
like to bust each other chops. I like
now,
that.
just so you know, Maggie is she is one of the pinnacles of intelligence on our panel, and I want to throw the control for the next 10-15 minutes to her, because I imagine she has some questions that she wants to throw at you that aren't,
Sure.
Yes.
of the 12-year-olds caliber of questions that I'll be asking you. So we'll
No,
fire
go
it over
ahead.
to Maggie just now, and then we'll go to Letitia, and then I'll derail the whole conversation and come in with something at the end.
Okay.
That's
I'm.
a good
I
plan.
wish I had the. I wish I had the.
Mhm.
I got a tripod out in the car somewhere. Yeah, go ahead. Why you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was.
Leave the
I
room
was
again,
going.
Mike, so your internet cuts off.
nice.
Brilliant. No,
No,
do you want to? You
no.
go
I
grab
was.
the tripod, Mike. You go grab the
No, I
tripod.
was going. I was going to take your advice. You said turn it this way,
Yeah,
so I
mate.
just wanted
That
to
is
turn this
so,
way.
Oh,
dude.
that's
When you, yeah,
nice.
when you're
That's
like,
it right
no one
there.
wants to see your door, Mike. Okay, the door costs you $30 from Walmart. Everything else behind you is like 10 grand a clout.
Good suggestion, Ron.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
good.
Oh yeah, look, Techzilla. I'm sorry. Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll turn myself down a little bit. I do apologize. I'm wearing headphones and I'm on my laptop, and the headphones don't let me hear the microphone pick up.
where's the
So if I'm shouting, I'm so sorry. Tell me if this is better. Is this a better volume? Is this a better volume? I'm sure
No,
that's better.
that's okay.
Sorry, I really struggled pretending like I give a rat's ass there. I hope it came off as genuine.
you
So,
stupid?
um, in fact, you know what, Lady Letitia and Maggie, I'm going to let you guys
Yes.
talk for a minute whilst I pretend to
Yes.
go and do something when actually I'm just
Go.
going to sit here and drink Capri Sun.
I agree with that statement.
I
And
have
we're
a
just gonna
question when
need
he
to.
returns.
Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
And
man.
Paula's internet just went down again. So
Uh
yeah,
oh.
that's what she was just saying.
Listen,
Well, I was just
Okay.
Paula
wondering.
is a soldier.
I was wondering what Mike
But
thinks of
is he
Hollywood
here?
now with
Does he
Diddy and
hear you?
all. Oh, okay.
Wait, maybe. But let's talk about like Ali. So, what did you think after the stream yesterday?
Oh my God, that was something else. You know,
Hmm.
I
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I went out to get the tripod.
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you a little. Yeah, what are you saying, Natisha?
I'm
Let's
not
start
going to
over.
lie, Mike. A little bit of me was going to
it
hope
was
that you forgot you had your headphones in and you would nip for a pee, and we would have caught that on live stream. But maybe next time. Letitia, we're decoding Diglett right now. So no, we're not. We're talking about Ali Carter. Oh Jesus Christ,
Yes,
Maggie,
we are.
please,
Yes, we
Maggie,
are.
please just do my
Yes,
job
we
for me.
are. So, Mike, when you're ready for us to ask questions, just let us know.
One of y'all
So,
say
yeah,
something?
can't hear you.
Just
yeah,
one of y'all
yeah, we
just
can
say
hear you.
something. That was
Why
like
it's
that.
not on my?
That was like in the
See, I
Tony
went
on
out
the
there.
street.
This what I don't like. It
I
changes
got his take
over.
on Ali Carter when I watched his show. I just wonder what he thinks about Hollywood in general now with P. Diddy and everything that went down. Or did you always have a thought about
Oh,
Hollywood? Because I have a different perspective on them now. Like
yeah.
I don't admire them as I used to.
I just want to say Maggie has turned off her camera in rage because that question wasn't about Ali Carter. So I'm just letting you know.
Sorry.
She won't admit it. She won't admit it, but that's just what. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's too funny, right? No, carry on, Letitia. And yeah, I mean that's a good question. I mean, what is the state of the industry, Mike? I think Mike's still struggling. Okay, brilliant. Awesome. So Mike will be back. I think I just want to say if you're going to go, if anyone's thinking about going to Mike's studio to produce any music, bring your own cables and pretty much be rest assured you're going to have to wire your own stuff up. Okay? Because I'm assuming Mike got his nephew or one of his mates in to wire everything up. And over the last couple of weeks, a couple of cables have fallen out. Okay. And now he's in panic mode.
Yeah, I'm in panic
Right?
That's
mode.
why
Can
he
you,
He's in
scolds
panic mode.
you, Ron. That's why he scolds you, Ron.
Yeah. As
man,
soon as he drops off, I just start busting his chops. He hasn't even had a chance to defend
Exactly.
himself.
That's why he scolds you. Oh my
Uh-huh.
God.
I'm here for it, man. I'm
it's
here
not
for
on
it.
the earbuds no more, man. I can barely hear you guys.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So if you got your earbuds there and you got your phone, you may need to come out of the stream, connect the Bluetooth again, and then come in
See,
back into the
that's what I
stream.
get.
Wait. Okay. All right. Sweet.
Well,
It's not a
Well,
Maggie,
mess,
so
what do
all
you
let's
right?
think
It's
so
about Ali
let's go.
technology.
Carter?
So let's go, Ron. Let's go back to what we were asking Lady Latisha. So,
Yes.
Lady Latisha, what did you think? Did you see the live yesterday? Like the 4 hour live
Yes,
that
it was
almost broke
awesome
Ron.
with the lawyer Ariel.
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it was awesome. And then I got really scared because Jaguar and Courtney was going to be back on, but seemed like they have fixed their relationship. But I also
I
thought
can't.
that
Mike, hello.
I can't get it back on the earbud bug, so I'm gonna have to
All right,
be
Mike.
just be.
Mike, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, so what to do is when you leave the stream, reconnect your Bluetooth, turn your Bluetooth on, turn it back, turn it off, and then turn it on again. Reconnect the headphones, and then reconnect to the stream. And make sure you've got the headphones selected when you come in as the sound microphone option. It sometimes gets a bug when you drop out, and if you disconnect the Bluetooth, it won't re-pick up the Bluetooth until you fully come out of the stream setup and reconnect your Bluetooth.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try one more
Also, I
time.
just want to
If
tell
this
you right
don't
now,
work,
that
forget it.
background right now is that's easy
That's it.
100,000 extra subscribers within the next year. Just that background there, man.
That's
That's
it
Honestly,
what
right
that
made
is
there.
everything screw up. Trying to show off the background like you told me to.
nah. Listen, no, you've got to run now. We'll get you kitted up. We'll get you kitted up, mate. Don't trust me. We'll get you kitted up, mate.
Audio. You should be able to echo. Nah, you should be able to go straight.
I love how Mike goes from looking like an absolute badass to like a musical genius to then just a madman, right? In just the blink of an eye. I'm loving it. Oh, here we go. How are we
Oh,
getting
I
on?
got it. Hey, y'all.
There we
Oh,
go.
there you go. Oh,
Nailed it, Mike. Okay, try and get another bit of question in, Magic. I dare you. Let's
Okay,
go.
yeah. So put Lady Letitia because she's the one talking.
All right.
so I thought she was very intelligent
Oh my God.
too. I
Oh my
liked
God.
her answers. Ariel. I liked her question. I liked how she presented herself. But what was
She
interesting
remind me
was
of
that Courtney.
Olivia Pope. She reminded me of Olivia Pope
Oh,
from
really?
Scandal. Did you watch Scandal?
Oh, no.
Shonda Rhimes, you did not?
I got it
I mean,
now,
I
y'all.
don't know.
Hell yeah. All right,
Oh, yeah, because
let's
Ron is
go
the
into
man.
some questions for Mike. We'll start off with
yes,
Maggie because she's wanting to. Well, she's not wanting to. We're all wanting to sort of get some
exactly. We're
alley
all
con
wanting. We're just
some
waiting
form
for
of
the
alley
perfect
content.
Mac, the perfect like.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
How's that?
that is the one.
Oh, there you go, Mike. You got it going
yeah,
on
that's
all
the
the
one.
time.
Aha,
Now,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
all I need
yeah,
is
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
doing my fingernails and doing,
yeah,
Aha,
you
That's
know.
yeah,
it. And
yeah,
your
yes.
yeah,
toes.
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the one. That's the one. Right. Nice one.
Oh, it's
Nice one.
crooked
Okay,
just a
so
little bit.
Maggie,
Wait a minute.
take
Go ahead.
take the floor.
See, this is what
Yeah.
real producers do. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, it's okay.
Go ahead. This is what real
Yes.
producers do. See, it got to be centered. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make sure the
No, for
bass is
real, you
showing.
look really cool. Yeah, you look really cool. Like you could have your own movie right now or be a villain in an
Yes.
anime.
That's it right there, Mike.
Most definitely. Thank
So,
y'all. I thank y'all. Go ahead.
so yeah, let's talk about Ali. So, what
Okay.
influenced you in watching her testimony and react to it on the internet? Like, why did you want to bring attention to her particularly?
Um. Well, if you want me to be honest, we was looking for views. That's what started the whole thing. That's not good, is it? That's not
No,
good
no,
at
listen,
all, right?
I
It's
that is
love
it's
your
brutal.
Listen,
honest.
Brutal
I'm
honesty.
just being.
It's
honesty.
I'm listen.
honest. It's
I love
honest.
Listen.
your
Listen.
honesty. I
Let me
love
back
it.
it up. Let me back it up. But um, it's funny how things find you because once we was
Yeah.
looking for views and subscribers and stuff, and because that was part of the Diddy, and one of my monitors, what you call the people in blue that help you in your chat,
Lord.
the mod, she
Okay.
brought it to me, and I said,
Oh,
what? Why are we gonna do this? And she said, trust me, this is tied to the Diddy case. Okay, cool. This gonna bring views. But when I
Yeah.
started listening to stories, even the lady that got shot in the face, listening to their stories, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do her. She's lying because that's what I've been taught through the streets that she's lying. But um,
Which street are
Ali,
saying that she's lying?
the streets,
just in
come on, man,
general.
ain't nobody gonna get caught.
I'm
Yeah,
Canadian. I'm Canadian.
how you,
I just want to
In
back Mike
general.
up on this, right? Because believe it or not, uh, I'm not the sort of person that would start royal commentary. And last year I got into royal commentary because of the algorithm favoring it. And now I've accidentally got a Friday night podcast that I've been doing for about a year and a half, all about this with all of my internet buddies, and it's freaking awesome.
It's
But it's
wonderful.
Uh-huh.
about it's about the culture of the show for me now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because until Meghan Markle gets a cooking show that I can rip the absolute piss out of, it's all
Yeah.
just a bit
Yes.
stagnant. Do you know what I
Just
mean?
to
So
say,
when people
Miss
say
K 700, can we ask Mike any question? You can
yes,
absolutely ask him question.
yes, you can.
Yes.
I have
So I
one.
just
Can I
hang
ask
on, hang
one?
on. Yes, of course.
Go
On you
ahead.
go.
But he didn't finish answer mine.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
okay.
but what I how do I feel
Yeah.
about it? I feel
Yes.
sad. I feel
After wanting the sub and then realizing that this woman has actually, suffered
right.
and not
I
listening to the rumors.
right. I realize that this problem we have is bigger than what we think it is. Imagine you going to Protective Service for help, and they're the ones doing this stuff.
That's
That's
true.
what she said. Imagine. I don't know if it was on this video. This is just all the information I'm getting from Miss Carter. I like to call her Miss Carter. Try to give as much respect as possible. Um, her mother, that she called mom now, said that imagine the cartel or whoever is doing this trafficking, they putting out these marketing promotions to help traffickers,
Yeah.
raise money to help
100%.
traffickers, and that
Yes.
money is going to them to help keep these people down. Something needs to be
Mike,
done. So
Mike,
that's
Yes,
pissed
it
me
does.
off.
the problem is, Mike, we're when normal individuals like yourself and the side chat and most of the people that you encounter in your life come across these subjects, just the
Hmm.
thought of the buck stopping with Diddy is too much for people. We're dealing here with centuries old ritualistic abuse that has been going on with the top bloodlines of this planet for thousands of years, and children and PDF files and power and energy harvesting and witchcraft are real. And there's a reason why 1% of the world controls 99% of it. And we covered something really interesting yesterday about religion and about renewing of your soul, and
Uh
how
huh.
before the big religions, people believed that you had a choice when you died, either to go to your heavenly place or to be recycled and come back. And
Hmm.
what if 2,000 years of convincing people to believe in an afterlife and to just go to it, and the stopping of renewing of souls has something to do with us being so dumbed down compared to these elites? Now, I know that's a bit out there, and I'm not expecting anyone to really comment on it, but it was something that Beverly and I covered yesterday, and it kind of blew my
Right.
mind. Just so you know, Mike, I'm a practicing pagan witch. Like I'm a fully practicing pagan witch. I walk in the path of Odin and Freya and Thor, and I had a mad religious experience, dude. Like I was non-religious until I was in my early 30s and had a massive religious moment in the woods with my dog when I was camping, and that's when I became religious, and that's when I became aware of things that I'd noticed my whole life,
Hmm.
about myself, the paranormal, all this kind of stuff that all fell into place. And
Yeah.
my mum's mum her bloodline is all Irish. And when you look through the history books, they were all pretty much wiped out and burnt at the stake for witchcraft in Ireland. Is nuts. You look fine, Mike. You're looking fabulous, mate. Don't worry. You're
Yeah.
looking
Wait a
fine.
minute.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. This is my duster. Move the dust out the
Yeah,
way. That's
yeah,
a
Nice.
yeah,
trumpet.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
hell yeah,
But yeah, what were you saying about Ali? Like
yeah,
after
yeah.
you
Please,
watch,
please do.
did you watch
Go ahead.
more than one interview about her, or well, one
Yes.
confession? Yeah.
Yes. I watched more, and I was thinking, hit those two things really hit me, and I was like, wow, I never thought of that. And one of the things, especially with the kids, some people are too afraid to fight, and she was saying that you just accept it. It's easier just to accept it. This is who I am. Go ahead and rape me or whatever the case may be. Because if I try to fight, it's going to be a bruises and a rape together. So I have talked to people, As soon as I finished that those videos, I had to go do a video shoot with a guy with his daughter, and his daughter, she's kind of cute or whatever the case may be, and I'm thinking, well, she's trying to do her own little business. Why she don't have a man? She's pretty to me, I'm thinking, and throughout the whole talk, she started saying, "Well, I got a story. I definitely got a story because my man beat me and everything. I had to get out of an abusive relationship." And I'm like, "How-" so it's a lot of people that use abuse wrong. They using abuse wrong. You
Yeah.
don't abuse people just because you can. Who does that? I
Mike,
didn't
Mike,
know.
I'm going to
I'm living in the wrong bubble.
no, Mike.
Mm.
You're living in the bubble that we've all been conditioned to live in. We are taught
Yeah.
morals. We're taught about society and about intermingling and keeping the peace and all of this stuff. You got to
I
understand, Mike.
was
You've been
I was
born, Mike,
standing in
with
line.
empathy.
I was Go ahead. I was standing. I'm sorry to cut you off. I was standing in line at a McDonald's, and this lady was standing there with her little granddaughter, older lady, and a little kid. Neither one of them can fight these thorough little, and they cussing and doing all this stuff. They in line. So the grandmother said, can you please stop? Can you watch your mouth, please? Because my I don't want my granddaughter to hear that. And one of the guys, I'm watching my mother mouth. That's why I know what the hell coming out. I said, "Hey, wait a minute, dude. What is wrong with you? You don't talk to that lady like that. Excuse me." And it's 4 or 5 of them, and I let them know I wasn't afraid of you. You don't disrespect that lady like that. Shame on you.
Yeah. That must have been so, like, you saw the alley thing, and then do you feel more
Right.
protective of like all younger women because of it?
I
Like
know
it
one
really
thing.
traumatized you. Yeah.
Right. I went to work the next day, and it's a couple
Yeah.
of little, and it's funny because even at the church, when I was playing in the church, that's a whole different podcast story. I
Hmm.
remember I'm on stage, and
Yeah.
I'm not bragging, I'm good. The whole church is like a concert to me. So the
Hmm.
kids come up to me and
Yeah.
I embrace them. I don't do no Diddy stuff because that's not me. In fact,
Yeah.
when we go in between services, they want to ride with me in my car. No, I can't do that. I don't know your parents. That don't look good. I
Yep.
had to
I
take this
agree.
one little girl. I had to take this one little girl across the street. She lived right across the street from the church. Poor thing, it's a little ran down city area. I said, "Come on, let's go. I need to meet your mother because she is. I have a motorcycle. She's cleaning the motorcycle helmet. She dusting off my guitar for me. Here you go, Mr. Cross. She's." And I could tell everybody in the church. This the church, right?
Hmm.
Let me go look here. And her mother, I didn't even know who her mother was in the church. Just so happened her mother didn't come to church that day, whatever the case may be. So we go to her house. I said, "Look, I just want to let you know that your daughter is like a little daughter to me. She's taking a liking to me. I just want to introduce myself." And she said, "I know who you are. You that bad bass player. And my daughter always
Yeah.
talk about you." That little girl committed suicide. I cannot believe these stories I got. And that lady
People in
wouldn't
the
say
chat, people in the chat. It's not that we are off topic. It's
Oh,
that
I just answered
it's
that.
shown.
My
Oh,
G,
okay.
my
I'm
G.
sorry.
No, no,
I'm
you're all right,
sorry.
Mike. No, no, we were just
And
talking.
they always say that I make it about myself, but m- she
No,
was
it's
being
about the
bullied.
impact.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh
She
no,
was
no, no.
being bullied.
I totally get why people say you make it all about you. Carry on.
Right. She was being bullied in school and she committed
Yeah.
suicide. And
Yeah.
her mother didn't say anything to anybody in that church until she
Mm.
saw me. And I told her, "I'm leaving this church. I can't come back in here." Not after, because I still got pictures of her. I did a reaction
Yeah,
about her and
Yeah.
everything.
yeah.
But to
But
get back to the
that
topic,
little girl, yeah, that little girl was bullied at school, and it was already so hard.
right?
I don't even understand how Ali is still alive. Like, I don't understand the strength that she needs to
Right.
have. The thing that she made me think about the CPS was something that I couldn't imagine happening. And just
What is the
then seeing the picture of the people like sprayed out, like, what did you think of? Because we know that there is abuse, but there is highly abuse, and there is abuse that I've seen in my life.
right? Did y'all
I'm
see the
just
part? Go ahead. I
just
don't
give
want
me
to
one
spoil
second.
it if you're gonna play the video. Go ahead. Did, did y'all see the part where she named some people? She named some people.
Yeah. So, what did you think about that? Which name shocked you the most?
Denzel Washington.
Why did it shock you the most?
Because there's a video of Denzel Washington leaving. The paparazzis and everything was like Denzel Washington left a Diddy party, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming the way it was went down is I'm assuming that this was the first one he ever went to. Diddy probably invited him to come, and he didn't. It was something in there he didn't like what he saw, so he said, "This ain't for me. I'm gone." He was by himself.
Yeah.
Paparazzis out there talk, so he left. So I'm
Yes.
thinking he's a stand-up guy. He's not going to be doing this type of stuff.
Right.
Also, I read Denzel because I'm a big Denzel fan.
Yeah.
Denzel will not even do sexual parts in movies with women. He did
That
one
could
little
be
scene with,
part of a cover up. Maybe what kills me is that there is that young actor who he told that you need to leave always 30 minutes before the devils come. And I
right.
suppose that the devil was Diddy. But at the same time, I accept that there is no hero anymore. And who
Now
was the
watch
person
this.
that you were the less surprised by?
Um, yeah, now watch this because because Denzel Washington said you need to leave an hour before the devil comes. That don't
Hmm.
necessarily mean he left an hour before the devil came.
Oh,
That's what
That
I'm looking
is
at.
true. That's smart.
Right.
That's smart. You're
Okay.
right. You're right.
The
You're right.
the person I was least when she named was Birdman.
oh,
But then
Interesting.
Why Birdman
yeah,
knows not surprised?
because Birdman has been kissing Lil Wayne and he's deep he don't have any talent and I'm trying to
Mm,
figure out how he got there.
uh-huh.
You know how we got there.
Yeah,
so
right.
true.
So now that I understand how they get in there, I
Yeah.
wasn't surprised. I said, yeah, I can see how he got there because he don't have any talent. But what I'm saying is,
Smoking on.
and I could be, all this is allegedly, I could be 100% wrong. He probably do got some talent. I just don't know about it. Like Courtney. Courtney might
Nobody
have some
knows about
talent.
it.
Right.
So
But I know one thing.
what do you
Go
think
ahead.
about Hollywood as a whole now that everything is coming to a head? Like you said, there's bigger people in this than just some of the people that they're named.
I think that Hollywood as a whole, first of all, I think it's gonna flip over. It's time for this thing had went so high, all this sexual phobia stuff and raping or whatever the case may be. Now it
Yeah.
does, and it's gonna start all over. I think it's gonna be at the low bottom. Anybody has
Because,
any talent, go ahead.
no, I'm
All
sorry
the
because
I think all the companies, people gonna come in like, look, you ain't trying to sleep with me, are you? I got
right.
talent. And so now it's gonna be like, well, we need this talent to keep these businesses and these movies keep going. You
Yeah.
got people striking because they're not getting paid enough. Tyler Perry, everybody saying he
Mike,
gay. Yes.
let's just go back to what you were just saying there a sec, like just literally one sentence ago. How you were talking about people, they're wanting fame and they're not getting it, and there's no talent and all this kind of stuff. Do you not think that the next generation, right, we're going to see a massive shift, right? And I hate to use OF as an example, right, but we've seen a huge shift in that industry with how content's created, the people having control over their content and all of that. We've seen music
Uh-huh.
and artists explode over YouTube. do you think that we're going to see an immersion of independent talent that we might not see the billionaires of Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? But we'll see a bloody good life, possibly
Yes.
millions. You know what I'm saying? Do you think
That would
that's
be
Yeah.
going to
good.
become the new norm? Because is
The
there a
new
Yes.
norm.
subsection of the talent that you interact with where for them it's more about the likes and the clicks than about the source?
Yeah. I think that you if you think about history, history always repeats itself.
Yeah.
So I think the gimmicks and everything is out. It's out the door now. I think it's going out. It's still going out. I think that um who has a gimmick? Who has talent? Harry Mack. He has talent. There's a guitar player. I'm terrible with names, y'all.
Me
This
too.
boy is bad.
Same.
He is bad as I don't know it on that guitar. There's a couple of them. They got millions of subscribers. So the news is out the door. All this news, cause see, if they was controlling the media, then you got the Puffies and the Jay Z's and everybody can get you on the news platform. That's how we was taught you good, cause you on
Yeah.
the TV. These younger
Right.
generation, they don't care about the TV no
That's
more.
right. It's the shift. That's what. If I'm shouting again, I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to.
Nah, nah. It's
But you're
about
right.
YouTube channels. So now I'm
Yeah.
running around trying to get because I have talent. I know I have talent. I got so much talent that I don't practice no more. I wish I had
But
time to practice the
Mike, do
keyboard.
you know talent on YouTube is like people that have really, really good herb to sell. It just sells itself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
once you for example, I can already see places where we're going to massively improve your header, your icon. Uh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that can get tweaked so that you just get a little bit of a facelift, but you don't lose who you are. And
Exactly.
dude, I mean, listen, you've got everything you need. All I'm coming and doing is spitting on a cloth and polishing the hood. Do you know what I mean? And
Polishing
making it
the
all
hood.
sparkle, bro.
A lot of kids
Yeah.
look up to these celebrities and want to imitate them
Yeah.
and be like them when they grow up. But now with this Diddy thing and everything, you want to tell your kids, don't you don't want these people as your heroes because of these situations.
Let me
Per-
expand on that before you go into that, Mike. Right, Letitia. Here's the
uh-huh.
crazy thing. As a mother, you need to understand you're in a new realm of dangers. So
Yes,
previously, as a mother, you had to worry about the celebrities, the weirdos, and all the people that you know in your mind. Right
right.
now, at a certain age, somebody with 10,000 Instagram followers is now an iconic idol to some young kids.
Exactly.
Do you
Right.
see what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
it's that new level of danger when it comes to social media. And I
Very much.
don't mean the obvious factors of the creepy men sliding in the DMs. I mean what what is an allure to the younger generation now? What is it that draws them in? And whenever anyone is drawn in by something, there is always those who will prey on anyone in a group. I mean, look what happened to Club Penguin, which is a game for 6-year-olds. Got completely intercepted and completely overrun by child predators. Whole thing was shut down. It was wild. And I've gone through investigations myself. There was an app called Froggy that was marketing social media for 6-year-olds. And I done an expose on them, and the next day they changed it to social media for 15-year-olds and rebranded and completely changed their business because we don't mess about when it comes to the kids, Mike. Also, Mike, and
Right.
I'm only going to mention it now because I'm on a rant. We
And
need
You
to
that's
let
true
get
when
him
you
answer the
said,
question.
like, wait, Ron, when you said the thing about the kid, what did you say about the kid? Where are the kid? That is one of the things that Ali is always saying. Is that something
Where are the
that touched you,
kids?
Mike?
Well, here's the
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
We all
Yes.
I
know the
mean,
answer to
kids
that.
that
We all
like
know the
Taylor
answer to that.
Swift
We all
and
know
that
the
want
There,
to
answer to
go.
where the kids are. Okay,
I,
this
I
is the
couldn't
problem.
I couldn't go ahead.
Well, this is the problem, Mike. We all know in our heads what's happening to the kids. We all make it sound like it's this easy task. If we're talking about the cartels and we're talking about regular world level criminality, sure, we can fight and we can save the kids. I've saved kids just through the internet. But when we come to people farming and when it comes to the elites, when it comes to mass immigration of people from other countries who are separated from their families, when earthquakes happen in Haiti and certain politicians step in and thousands of children go missing. These are the systematic these are the systems in place that these people use to gain access to kids. And I hate to tell you, if you've got a government department that's dealing with immigration and you've got 100,000 kids, you've got a percentage of how many kids can go missing before that's counted as a non-successful job. Maybe like a 1% or 2% factor, whatever, and it's still considered. Maybe some kids die natural causes. Maybe something happens. You're always going to have that margin. So I wonder how many of
Mm-hmm.
those margins are skewed and shifted around. And I'm telling you now, what better way of stealing someone's kids than taking a mother and a father from another country who don't speak any English, bring them here, separate them for their kids, and then just send them backpacking. Do you know what I'm saying? Or stick them in a camp.
Wow.
It's a madness, mate. And I'm telling you now, we are so past the elite having to nab kids off the streets, all the rest of it. They learned about the internet fast when Bieber, all those videos of Bieber with Diddy being young spread everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They realize now
Yeah.
they've got to come at this a different way because kids are yappy nowadays, right? Why would they don't
Yeah.
want what Diddy had? They want what uh, Kai Sennett and I Show
Yeah.
Speed have got. You know what I'm saying?
We
This is
got
this is the new world.
our main video with Justin Bieber in it was making so much money, and it got taken down
Yeah.
because this lady on the stage, it was on the stage, they said it was not nude, but the lady tried to kiss Justin on the cheek and he
I
was pulling
remember that.
away. Right, because he was pulling away, they flagged out that video and took it down. And to hear with his skitty cat. He don't want
Okay,
to.
Mike.
We blurred it out, but he wanted to put it back up there. But I want Brian. I wanted to say this one thing.
Of
I
course.
want to ask these people, even in the chat, do you think Diddy's son has any talent? I haven't even seen or heard his music or anything.
No, let me
No,
rephrase
but
that.
I
Let me rephrase that, Mike. Does it
Go ahead.
matter? Does it matter if Diddy's son has any talent?
well, he's trying to
Of
take over for his dad.
There's a
No,
reason. There's a
because
reason why
it
he's called King.
matters.
Well, he's doing
No,
a
but
good
it
job then, because his
matters.
dad ain't have talent. Man.
He did
I'm not being
make me
Exactly.
funny,
sing.
but
It matters
because
because that's the true line for Mike. It's that those people never have talent and they keep on being offered the world because either they're born at the right place or they give their bottom.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Or
you gotta.
he was
Sell their souls.
Brother Diddy's son was born and seen this. There's people that said basically before he was, I don't know the age, old enough to have sex, that he was already into this type of stuff.
I'm sure.
Um, y'all seen Big
Mike,
Homie
Mike,
CC? Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
Yes.
yeah, yeah, Mike, you got to understand, right? And you're a smart enough guy that when I start ranting at you about the horrors and realities of the world, like
Hmm.
I know that you're able to take it, right, and
Right.
learn from it. These children, there's a very good possibility the moment they were born,
Hmm.
they were indoctrinated into this cabal, into this witchcraft. Have you heard of the 27 Club, the 13-year cycle? And you're born into this on your 13th birthday. You then witness absolute atrocities, and then 13 years later you witness more, and at that point you have to give up a sacrifice in order to continue in your career. And that's why Amy Winehouse, Avicii, all these Jimi Hendrix, all these huge musical artists pass away at 27 because they don't want to
Mm.
continue the deal. And a lot of people refer.
King Combs is safe then.
Mm.
Okay, so here's the
That's
thing.
crazy.
When I understand what it must be like for you to be like, oh my God, another talentless, smoker of the flesh pipe. You know what I mean? I
Right.
get the frustration of it all. But this is the thing. They don't control it all. Okay, this is a whole new era, Mike. and I'm gonna teach you some nerd stuff because you're gonna
Right.
have a great time with all. I mean,
I'm
look at your setup, bro. You just
I'm
need to.
afraid. I'm a Ron. When I tell you guys who I am and what I'm capable of doing and what's
Yeah.
in my mind, we got a website and everything. Since American Idol, I've been putting together this thing called the World's Largest Rap Contest. It's going to be a picture American Idol, but for rappers. Because if you
Oh, I
rap,
like it.
if you rap and you go on American Idol, you ain't gonna win. I don't care how good of a rapper you are. So I'm telling these rappers, the hip hop, these people, the culture of hip hop, stand up. You all should. It's your duty to support this. The world's largest rap contest. We go city to city, state to
I
state.
How
like it.
long?
We can run
How long have you been planning this, Mike?
10, 15 years.
Great idea.
No,
This thing,
no, Mike. I'm about to hit you with a tough love here. So we've been planning this for 10 to 15 years. Okay, you can
right?
take that entire idea and make it entirely YouTube based as a reality show where people are auditioning over the
Yep.
internet and doing it all that way.
And I was
No going city to city, no insurance because some dickhead's fallen off a stage and fractured their collarbone, no
right,
marketing, nothing. And you can
right.
blow this up in a way that you're going to be taken seriously anyway once people see your credentials, right? And you
I
would be a
spent
great person to be bringing new talent to a competition on YouTube. I'm telling you, bro.
right. I spent over $20,000 on this website. We, yeah, all
Dude,
kinds of stuff. Yeah,
dude, I
yeah.
build websites. I build websites. I build everything.
I do too.
Anything
I do
good.
too. Tahir and I built the website. We built two websites, and it still cost us over $20,000.
Oh no, you
Yeah,
don't. No,
I
that's
didn't
not
pay
build the
nobody to build
website,
this
mate.
website. Mike Cross
Who?
built it. We got Buddy Boss on there. We got other stuff that we bought that didn't work, and we let's try this, let's try this.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about it is, I'm making it up as I go. But
Yeah.
I wanted it to be on a level like a Puffy. I wanted to be. I didn't want to. I didn't want to grow it. I didn't want to do it. Now I'm getting introduced to this YouTube thing. We tried it a couple of times to get some people on, and it's like I am attracted to people that don't. We had a Zoom meeting with somebody, and this dude was in some office, all this loud noise. I can't get. You got one, two, three people that's been sitting here, just like me sitting here. It's like, yo, man, go, hey, man, hold on, man, I'm on the phone, man. Hey, just want my home, man, see what's up, cuz? Yeah, this. What, dude? I'm trying to do a business with you. Well, you know what? Shoot, I don't. We get the weirdest. Ron, I need you, man.
Well,
I
here's the
need you
thing,
to
Mike.
Yeah.
For
filter out
example,
some of this crap. Go ahead,
look,
go ahead, go
look.
ahead.
If we're looking at your YouTube and your brand, right? For the start, that your name's Mike Cross. So why your entire logo isn't like MK for Mike and then a big X for Cross, and that is your whole brand? I don't know why. And then we look at the
Because we,
brand. It's
Yeah.
It's the music recording brand, but we're doing reaction content.
I
You see what
love
I mean?
it.
We need to create a
Yeah.
brand
That
that is you, that encompasses all the parts that are you, and make people be there for you, if that makes sense, right? And it's
that
having a
makes sense.
loyal audience that follows the creator and the host as opposed to the content is the key to making this your day job, basically, mate. And you've got it all.
yeah.
You are literally have a wet dream worth of streaming room, equipment, talent, what's experience, all of it.
Yeah.
And
This is a good
you just
brainstorming
need to
idea.
funnel it into the matrix now. And I'm here to fucking indoctrinate you, my G. Also,
I'm
when you
I'm
get
so
really
good, but
angry,
this is
and when
brainstorming. We should be talking about the victim right now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me, Ron,
Girl,
put a
please,
this is
please,
put a paperclip
brainstorming.
on that.
no. I've been building up to a meme about Mike for the last 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and you can't come in with anything serious until I've done this meme. So you know when you get really
I
angry,
am
Mike, and
so
you get
sorry, but we still need to talk about the victim.
yeah,
we
yeah.
will
We
after
we
the
gonna get
meme.
back.
All right, let
Go
the
ahead.
meme happen. Okay.
What's the
Okay,
mean?
In fact,
okay,
you know what? I'm
okay,
not doing it now.
okay,
I'm not doing it now.
okay.
You spoiled it now. You spoiled it.
No, no,
No,
Nah.
okay, go ahead.
do
No,
Ron,
it.
we'll
nah.
get back. We'll get back,
No,
No,
Ron.
I'm taking my
Ron,
ball. I'm taking
Great
my ball,
idea.
and I'm
Ron,
going home. No, now you spoiled it.
Ron.
Yeah,
I'm
so you know
sorry.
what? you know what? I'm going to turn off my microphone, and you can just talk
Ron,
like grown-ups. Talk like grown-ups all you want. That's fine.
Ron,
Yeah, let's get back
Ron,
to.
no.
I'm a strong believer. Go ahead, stop.
Yeah, we're busting
Ron,
chops.
Go
come
ahead.
No,
back,
no,
come
no, no. I'm
back.
here. I'm here. No, no. Of course I'm here. Don't worry. No, but seriously though, you're completely right because and I'll be honest with you. Get all of your questions out now because I've got about 20 minutes worth of ADHD mad conversation to have with Mike before we end. So I want to
Okay.
apologize to everyone in the South chat who maybe missed the beginning of it. I streamed
Yeah.
for eight and a half hours yesterday and worked for about 16 in total. Burnt out completely and woke up with my head pressed against the wall in an L shape and can't turn my neck, and I'm streaming on my laptop in my living room with the camera off, and I was an hour and a half late for my own live stream. So that's where we're at today. So if it's a bit loosey goosey and all over the place, just be thankful I'm here. I'm not screaming. I'm
And
not
yes,
screaming.
I saw Bree G Road. Bree say Maggie is the best whiner. Yeah.
Oh, she's brilliant. You pick any word, and Maggie will have something to teach you about it in a way that you never expected. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Maggie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up for the next 15 minutes and I'll be
Yeah.
here and I'll be doing the stuff, but do pull some alley questions and stuff. And apologies to everyone who's asked questions. I keep putting them up on the screen and then I forget I put them there and then I click
Hey,
off them and then I can't find them
one
and I don't ask them.
one question that people keep asking about is Michael Jackson and Tupac. Did Michael Jackson beat up Tupac? That's a weird question to me,
Did
but
Michael Jackson beat up Tupac? Did
Where
he
did
beat
Yeah,
he?
I
him
heard
up?
that
Why?
was I heard that was when he wrote the song "Beat It." Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
go away now.
sorry, herding cats. I'm not reading the room.
I don't think Michael can beat Tupac. So I don't
I
think
don't
it's
either.
real. um Ali, I done heard plenty of times what y'all think about Miss Ali is Tupac's daughter.
That's
Well,
what I was going to
Allegedly,
ask you.
allegedly, big fat allegedly.
Rhonda said 4 times he gonna cut his mic off and he keep cutting it back on.
Yeah, that's because it's my
Maggie,
show.
what's her
That's because it's
name?
my show side chat. I have the power. Sorry, carry
Natalia?
on. Yeah.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Nathania said that she believes that that is Tupac's daughter. She said they look alike. This is the one that got shot in the face.
Right. But what does Aaliyah think? She says she don't know, right? Aaliyah just
No,
Aaliyah. How you pronounce her name?
Ariel,
No,
Wh-
Carter.
Which?
Allie.
Ali.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ali.
Ali Carter. Miss Ali said that she don't know, right? But
She
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 put it
doesn't.
doesn't
out.
know
I
for
think she
sure.
said it.
Yeah.
Well,
But
blood test, blood test.
yeah, I'm with girlfriend that got shot in the face. I think it's a possibility that
Oh,
she is. She looked too much like him.
oh
I
wow. Wouldn't
think.
that be something?
Yeah,
Maybe
I could
she
be
stopped living
wrong,
in
but
a car.
how did she end up? Oh man, she said she was real little. Oh man, whoever. Oh my God, this world. I can't picture giving up your baby. I can't even picture that. I
Me
don't think that
neither.
should be right. So it's hard for me to because I was going to say, how did she end up in the system in the first place? Some
Right.
mama gave her up. You know, is the daddy ain't gonna claim her. Now, yeah, well, you got it ain't mine. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's way too far for me. They have any more questions in the chat, or you
Yeah.
wanna anybody wants?
But let's say for the Tupac thing, what do you think Diddy link is to Tupac and Biggie's untimely disappearance?
Death. Um, there was one person who said a lot of things that made me believe I wasn't there. I don't know none of this stuff.
Yeah.
Um, one of the things that got us in jail for Biggie's
Suge
murder.
Knight. Oh no,
That's Suge
Keith D.
Knight. Yeah, what's his name? Keefy D.
Keith D. Yeah.
Oh, he's another stupo. How can you run the streets and do all this stuff? You a hitman, or maybe you part of this hit clique, and you didn't
Hmm.
get paid? Wait a minute, the man is
Right.
dead and you didn't get paid, and you still in jail? That's
Still in
dumb on top
jail.
of dumb on top of dumb.
Yep.
I don't like him. I don't think the streets like him. You supposed to be a big dude, and you in jail talking all this. You talk,
That was a good
you
question.
you talk your way into that jail
Hmm.
because you ran your mouth and said Diddy ain't pay us. We killed Big, and Diddy ain't pay us.
Well, that
Why
was
would you get
Tupac,
on
I think. Idiot.
or Tupac, yeah, or whoever,
Yeah.
yeah, Tupac I meant. But
Hmm.
I
No,
really
he's
think
stupid.
if girlfriend is saying that Diddy pulled out a gun because somebody was saying after all this happened, J Lo and all them went home. I don't know when she started saying this, saying that
Hmm.
um Diddy, why did you pull out a gun? We got bodyguards for that. Why would you even pull out a
J-Lo.
gun? That was stupid. Yeah, J Lo
That
was
wasn't
saying
the
that too, Diddy.
that was in the book. That was in the book. Kim Porter last word.
Oh yeah, that's see. I haven't read the book. I'm trying to be like Courtney. I haven't even read the book yet because I'm scared to read the book. I'm
Yeah.
afraid to read the book because I don't know if the book is straight up real or did they tamper with this book.
Right.
So I don't want it to mess with my investigation because I'm still researching all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
So so I'm just letting my viewers know that we have a copy of the book.
You have a copy? Because they're not
Yes.
Yes, we
selling
have.
it anymore.
He has a copy.
I have a copy of the
Wow.
book. Now this what I did. I went on Amazon, and when Courtney, I think Courtney was on y'all show or somebody's show, and he said, "Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
stay up there, but I'm pulling the website down at 12 o'clock." So I looked at what time it was. I don't know what time it was where he was doing the interview at, and I
Hmm.
was like, I'm gonna get a copy of the book before
Hmm.
he pulls the website down." And then
Oh,
my team of people started saying, "You may not want to do that because we know two or three people who said that they ordered a book and never got it." So they
Yeah.
ordered the book from his website and said, "Yo, dog, I ain't never get it." And I started showing the book to somebody. He said, "How did you get a book? Because they never sent me my copy." And I'm like, "What?"
Exactly. It's so hard.
So I
But a question from the chat for you. From
okay.
your opinion, was Quincy Jones the grandmaster of the diddler? Was he unalive before he got caught up in the anything? Because he passed away really, it was really practical when he did.
Just before we go, just before you answer that,
Ooh,
what I'm going to do, Maggie, is I'm going to put questions. So
Yes.
your next questions up on the screen for you. Once you've read that one, I'll put another one up for you, and I'll just keep them going for you. Okay?
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So the chat
I,
can feel like, they have amazing question.
wow. Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
I really don't know, man. I am the last person. Oh man, shoot, I take it. I take it. First of all, Quincy has openly said that he was bisexual. That's a fact. So um, Quincy, if he said he's bisexual, then I'm pretty sure he would wanted to sleep with some of these people that's in his clique around him. But does him Quincy Jones and Clive Davis is so far up the ladder to the point that they untouchable. They nobody knows the dirt on them. If anything, I mean these guys got so much money to the point that if they wanted to move with nobody knowing they moving, they can have a big old something AC where they can move around the world without nobody even knowing where they at. They don't have to check in or nothing. So
Yeah.
in my opinion, I just think he passed away of natural causes. I'm praying that's what happened. I'm praying
yeah. I
that's what
kind of
happened.
feel like
I
he
pray,
did.
because people are saying in the chat, I see that they're like, oh, he was in his 90s. I don't find the age convenient. I find when it happened convenient. And
Right. I
the
think
other
that
question, yeah, there's
I
another
really
question for
yeah. Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
So for cause and effect, Mike, what's your thought on the satanic underground cities? Because there's been a lot of talk about the tunnel everywhere. And do you think the document it's just left? I don't know.
Well, if if Puffy if
Question
Puffy
go.
bought that house and it had some tunnels in it,
Yeah,
I already know how street people think. They're gonna use some tunnels to do what they, especially talking about kids, because there was. I thought it was really important that the neighbor, the guy, the little young guy, said, "Man, I live right next door. I'm his next door neighbor. Man, they be having parties all the time, and buses be coming up here." So,
God bless you.
and then Ali, yeah, thank you. Ali started talking about all these kids and all this stuff. Then you have somebody else, the other little girl with the hoochie mommy dress on. Oh my God.
Good question, Murphy.
She said something
Mm.
too about, so I really think if I had tunnels, look at what I built in the backyard. I don't know if y'all saw it, but if I had some tunnels, I would be using them. I'll be using them for
Oh yeah,
something.
yeah. If I had tunnels anywhere, I would never
I would
walk outside
store
ever
all
again,
my
other than in my tunnel.
daughter's
Hundred
toys.
percent.
You're so
Oh, you're
cute,
adorable.
Latisha.
Right.
You're adorable. I
We're
And
gonna
wouldn't
have
yeah,
have
the
all that
next
tunnels.
house and all that
question.
power. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Lady Latisha was saying, there is another question from Murphy. What
Hello,
was the question?
Murphy.
What was the question,
Say again.
Latisha?
It says, has Mike ever come across TD Jakes? Have you ever came across TD Jakes, and do you know that anything about him and Diddy?
No, I never came across. I'm not that high, guys. I'm nowhere near. Um, no, I never came across TD Jakes. I used to work at Heaven 1580. I
Yeah,
came across um a, a, a lot of people that was big
yeah,
in the church. Um, I don't trust the churches. They are human beings in the church. I had a drummer cuss me out in the middle of the service. I'm talking loud, ladies and gentlemen. I swear, I cannot believe. I still can't believe I'm telling this story. He cussed
yeah.
me out, and then the pastor turned around and asked me, "Well, what did you say to him to set him off?"
Wow.
Hmm.
And I'm like, "Excuse me, you tell. What would you say to a person to make them cuss you out so loud in the middle of the church service?" I don't.
Yeah,
I said something
especially
about
in the
his mama.
church.
I said something about his mama. I said I was gonna kill his
Did you?
mama. What? No. I told him
Okay.
they was calling for a break. They was calling for the
Yeah,
break the drums. You know, break the drums. And I'm looking at this thing like I'm looking at a movie. I'm jamming. I'm like, dude, so the pastor had already made me head of the musicians. I don't know how that
yeah,
happened, but anyway, since you know it all, you be the head. So the pastor looking at me from the pulpit, he's looking at me saying, "Yo, man,
Yes.
they get you." So I leaned over to the drummer and said, "Yo, they calling for a break. They want you to break the drums." He, he just all over. He's sorry. He just, you should be thankful that I'm putting up with your mess.
yeah,
You got the opportunity to play with me. I'm bad, baby. I'm bad on that good time. Anyway,
yeah. And the
so
next question from my
yeah. Next question. Next
husband.
question.
Yeah, from my online husband. So
Okay.
Yeti Man channel. Where is the question?
Oh,
Okay,
Mm-mm.
sorry.
well,
Hang on. No, it's back. It's back. It's back.
thank you.
I've got one job
Yeah.
today and I can't even do it.
That's a good
so,
question.
does Courtney Burgess give you the impression, allegedly, that he is an informant?
No, I don't even think he's smart enough to be an informant. Um,
Yeah, I'm
What do
with
you
you
think
on
about
that.
him?
I think that um, to be honest, I was introduced to an informant. I was actually asked to be an informant. And when I say informant,
Oh,
ain't on no level like this. It wasn't on no level like this. Um, they wanted me to be, I don't, what you call a spy. The little kids selling weed and stuff. So the police asked me, would you buy some weed from them so we can start
A
cleaning up the
snitch.
streets?
Oh,
It's
A
called a
snitch.
snitch.
There you go.
You're a
A
snitch.
snitch. They
So
asked me to be
you
a
know what
snitch.
happens to snitches, Mike? You know what happens to snitches, okay?
They asked me to be a snitch. You're right, right. I'm keeping
Yeah,
it
you
real. I keep it
rascal.
real. I
You
don't care.
that's right.
But
That's right.
but what happened was they put me and the other guy in a they took pictures and everything and asked us to do stuff. We had to communicate. So my on that small level, no, you can't be no informant. You too stupid. That's my opinion. Allegedly.
Can we get hashtag Mike is a snitch trending on Twitter as soon as possible, please? Right, no, I'm kidding.
No, what?
Just
Make sure you got the right pose though with it.
oh
Go ahead.
hell yeah.
There you go.
So I'm
And
assuming this
yeah.
question is about the Diddy case, right? And we'll assume it is.
What's that?
Is the story downplayed in your
Ooh,
country? We barely hear about it in France. I mean,
no.
I
Mm,
don't think it's downplayed. And if that
It's
No,
being talked about.
Gilgamesh, is that not an orc? Urukai. Okay, okay. So can
I
you
think I
let us know
think
if it's the Diddy case you mean? If we get it wrong, sorry. On you go, Mike.
I think the Diddy case is every 2 minutes. If you walk past somebody, somebody's talking about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
When I come
think
on
that
YouTube now, I get
and
a
where
tab that
where
just
are
says Diddy.
you? Like Ron is in the UK. Where are you, Mike?
well, I'm in Washington D.C. area. I'm in Waldorf, Maryland,
Oh,
close to Washington D.C. I'm I work right in Washington D.C. I work at the Navy Yard right in Washington D.C. And in
okay.
2 weeks,
And
that's going to
Lady
be gone.
Letitia.
You've
Oh,
already put in
what?
your you've
Yeah.
already put
And
in
you,
your
Lady.
resignation.
And you,
No, I
Lady
ain't putting
I'm
in
not
no
Letitia.
joking, Mike.
resignation.
But the amount of bottles of water that are behind you next to expensive equipment is giving me massive anxiety. Right? Yeah, just move that one for me.
I
Thanks,
drink
brother. Yeah,
nothing.
move that.
I drink nothing
Yeah,
but water, baby. Nothing but water. No liquor, no
yeah.
Oh,
alcohol, no
That's
sodas.
okay.
good
That's
for
okay.
you.
As long as you got the tops on the bottles, it's fine.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got a
so
kidney
I'm.
stone, so I got to keep
And you,
drinking
Lady
water.
Oh
Letitia, where are
man.
you from?
Oh,
Say again?
Uh,
Lady
I think
Letitia, where are you?
I'm.
Me?
Where am I?
No, Lady
I'm in
Oh,
Letitia.
Texas, Dallas, Texas. Uh huh.
Because the
Dallas,
person that was
Texas.
asking the question, I think that they want to know, like, people, because we're all in different area, do we think that it's being underreported? And since
No,
Ron is
it
in the
is.
UK and you're in the America, this is two different perspective.
Oh my
yeah. I mean,
God! Like
my
it's
job
being
is
talked
literally
about.
reporting on it.
It's being talked about like in the airwaves. Like I can mention it to my mom, and for my mom to know what's going on, it's kind of shocking. I'm like, Mom, what do you know about Diddy? So it's really a big deal over here. He's a big time producer, entertainer. He's big.
Right.
and,
They don't
and
know
you
about
run
him in
in
the
the UK.
Philippines.
No, but you run because do you only stay home forever, or do you see that
I can't. I don't.
outside?
Like for all you know, I'm in a club right now and using AI and just talking through my phone to convince you guys that I'm in the house right now. Okay, like listen, don't worry about Ron. Okay, do you know why you don't worry about Ron? Look, I just want to say, my beautiful fiance, right? She has just sent me a picture of her
Yes.
new hair. She just dyed her hair. She's probably going to hate me for putting this picture on the internet. But look how beautiful this woman is, right?
Oh,
Look how beautiful this woman is.
Oh,
Okay,
she's beautiful.
also, this
She's
is probably going
glowing.
to be the thumbnail. This is probably going to be the thumbnail for the stream once it ends, right? With Mike's face over Michael Scott's face. For when Mike gets angry, when Mike gets angry, he is now prison Mike, right? When Mike gets angry, he goes full prison Mike, and that is the goddamn one.
I just
um,
wa- I was just
Go ahead.
asking if you saw that Didi was being talked about outside of your computer in your job.
Oh, I don't know.
That was
That's a good
all.
question. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Actually,
Um,
that's a really good question. That's a really good point. I'm talking like
oh,
everyone has a podcast and talks about Diddy. For everyone who has a podcast and talks about Diddy, we know all about the case. I'm
right.
losing my mind. I'm
Yes,
totally.
I
I want to
know.
apologize to you
Oh,
as well, Mike. I have got like an 80 IQ today, right? And you
yeah.
are getting the low energy Ron with the camera off. Do you know what I'm saying? Next tomorrow, man, we'll make it up to you, man. We'll make it up to you tomorrow with some high impact. In fact,
Right, right, right.
actual podcasting or we go into a topic, and you guys
Right,
aren't
right,
just.
right.
I'm not just sitting back and letting you all make content for me.
Mm-hmm.
When I first came on, when I first turned the podcast on and I started typing in the chat, you guys was talking about this next appeal that Diddy is going up for. And so I think somebody was saying that they think that he might get this appeal,
Really?
or
Well, Paula
was one of
mentioned
y'all saying, yeah,
he's trying to put up more money, more
for bail, I
assets
meant,
for bail.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we'll see if
I
he
think
takes
he's probably
more
going to
money.
put up a couple of tapes, is what he's going to put up. I don't think any amount of money is going to get him out of jail. I think his guys have been going through
I
97
agree.
million hours of footage to find the one judge that was there for 5 minutes that went through the building, and they've got a picture of him standing at a window where something horrible is happening, and that's probably what's going to happen. So,
Well, I really don't think that he's going to make bail this time again
Me too.
because they had time to go through these tapes. So I'm thinking that the prosecutor, I'm sorry, I got a cold.
Bless
The
you.
prosecutors can actually go through more footage and say this is another reason why he shouldn't be let out. No one's talking about the guns with the serial number scraped off. What is that about?
Right.
And
oh
plus,
shit.
God dang it, it was one more I had. God dang it, my mind. See, my mind, wrong mind has slipped into my mind.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you basically are the living incarnation of my ADHD. Like if my ADHD was a person, it would be Mike.
yeah, I had three
Well,
of
when
them.
it comes, there is another question for Viva Las Ollie.
Yes.
She's asking, why do you think they use less than flattering photo of Kim for the cover of the book, Kim
I don't
Porter?
think it was
That part and
that.
the cover are sus to me. Like, what? Why do you think that book was so problematic toward Kim Porter? I,
Because Courtney
I,
had something to do
yeah.
with that book. That's why. Um, let me. It's the guy. That the white guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. The
Chris
white
Todd.
guy that.
Todd.
Chris Todd.
Yeah, I think this. I think this is the type of picture the look they was looking for. It's dark. It looks
Yes,
gloomy.
it
It's
mysterious.
yeah, mysterious. It makes you want to buy the book. I think they overcompensate on the cover of the book. As far as like I'm not gonna turn the lights on and stuff, but I show. But I don't I don't know why. I think it's gloomy darkness. They
I think it's a nice. I don't think it's a bad picture. I
I,
just
I
think
I
think
don't
I
think it's a
think
bad
they've
picture.
I think they've Googled her name, found a 70 by 70 pp image of her, completely ruined the aspect ratio and pixelated it into about a trillion,
oh,
times the size it should
Hmm.
be, and pushed it
Yeah.
out.
Right.
When you see a book
Yeah.
with that looks like it is made from a Word document template, it kind of sends the message of lack of thought into
Yeah.
the overall design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I
raw.
think
It's raw. It's supposed to look
yeah.
raw. Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like she's going to jail. It's like a mugshot or something. It's just
That's what I
weird.
thought. Looked like she
It
the one
looks
that's going to jail.
it
Rest in
looks
peace.
completely and utterly forgettable. It's like if you showed me
Hmm.
that book, I would forget it the second that you took it away from me. There's nothing that
wow.
stands out, nothing at all. And
Right.
that is the problem when people are putting things together. You need people to remember what you have made them, what you have created for them to look at.
Our court system. This is what I was going to say.
All
Imagine
right.
you got one, two, three. You got three judges that said no, no, no. And now you got a fourth judge to say yes. And all these victims and everything. Our court system is going to be failing if you got three no's and then you got a one yes. What makes our court system needs to stand
Be
strong that
be
these
consistent.
people were wrong and this one person was right? What makes this one person right? Or people gonna look at him. The world is gonna go into an outrage if he lets Puffy out.
I think
Yes.
Puffy.
so. I think he's a.
Yes.
I don't
So
think
I'm
he's a
We
thinking
criminal.
that yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, go Lady Latisha.
I don't think he's good to get out for the witnesses. I think he would tamper with the witnesses. I think he would intimidate people. I think that it just wouldn't be good if he came out.
But you
I
know
agree.
they gave him a little lean they something finally swung in his favor, so
Like,
to speak.
oh,
Hmm.
Did y'all hear about that?
no.
About
Um all these John Does and John Deals filing cases and nobody know their
oh
names.
yes,
They turn
yes.
around and said, "You got to reveal your name." It's like, God,
Right.
y'all
That's
had the
fair.
guy on the show. His name is Lionel. He's a lawyer or something, or a judge or
Yeah,
something.
Lionel.
Yeah, I know.
I like him because I learned a lot from him. Because I said, "Damn, that's a good." Because see, people in the streets, we
Yeah,
don't understand. Only thing we know is you got to go to court. Here's the paperwork, and then you got a right to remain silent. If you you got this, you got a judge, you got all this stuff for you. What about the victim? He
What
brought
about
that.
the
That was a
victim?
great point. He said the victim don't get nothing. They got to tell a
yeah,
name. They got to go back
that's
True.
home.
yeah,
This
that's
we had
horrible.
a situation here, and the lady telling me she don't know who I am because see, I stay real humble, and she said, "Well, if he comes back, then I mean, you can file a, a, a stay away order or something. What do you call that? A restraining order. A
Yeah.
Yeah,
restraining.
yeah,
So you mean to tell me if he come back, then what I supposed to do? That's why I'm being funny now with the police officer, female police officer, where you have a restraining order. So
yeah,
if this your restraining order, I'm gonna turn it this way. Sorry, Kim, love you. If you have a restraining order, he come back. What I supposed to hold this up, and this supposed to be like a stop sign for him? Or what I supposed? Well, you call the police, and then we come and arrest him. So I supposed to hold the restraining order up, and then with the other hand, I call the police while he kicking my tail and saying, "Oh,
Right.
hey, I got the restraining order up in the air, and he kicking my tail. Come get him." Then I gotta wait for y'all to get here. I said, "You think I'm
yeah.
stupid?" I said, I told the lady, I said, I see why crime pays or crime don't pay. People take matters into their own hands in this country
Exactly. You're
because
right.
if he come to my property, that's why I
Mhm.
said go. See, I don't mind going to jail for what I believe in. That's what my problem is, and I'm serious because I
That's
told them people
admirable.
I try to be a police officer.
Yeah.
I try to be
Oh,
a Capitol Hill police officer.
Hmm.
See, if I was a Capitol Hill police officer, when them people stormed that Capitol, don't let Mike Cross be on the front line with a gun and magazines and stuff.
okay.
They
Say it again.
Eh,
They stormed
they
the
said
Capitol.
they can't storm the
now
Capitol with
let
me up front because all it
that's
take is
for
one or two.
sure. That
Uh,
is true.
when you come
Now,
to the,
other
you
question. Other
yeah yeah go ahead go
question.
ahead go ahead go ahead go ahead.
Okay,
I'm gonna
from
leave that
cause
alone.
and effect. Yeah, exactly. Cause and effect. Mike, do you think Courtney was told to ask Jag about her car? Because yesterday during the live, like
Yes.
Courtney keeps on making those type of cryptic message toward Jaguar to make her be excited, to get mad. So he did that talking about her car and it's sensitive to her because it came out of nowhere for real. And will their document of name ever get released? So why do you think he wants to trigger Jag?
I'm,
And do you actually believe his information is going to be released?
I I no, I think that the information Courtney has um is is a copy of information they already got. Jaguar thinks the same thing. Courtney
Oh.
think he has something that's valuable and it ain't.
Oh.
Um, I think
Yeah.
that Courtney, I cannot believe Jaguar had said something that was so complicated about the court system. I don't know
Hmm.
what it was. I kept saying I need to research it. I'm not saying she was lying, but what she was saying, because when they come
No,
for you for
Jaguar
this,
is so smart. She's so smart.
right,
She's so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, and she said, "Ain't that right, Courtney?" And Courtney said, "Yep." And I'm like, Courtney, you don't even know what she talking about.
No.
Yeah.
So Courtney is so. I
Yeah.
mean, I have said things to people that I know you don't know what I'm talking about. You're gonna say, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. And that's what people do. Why do we do that? So Courtney was so not Courtney, Jaguar, not getting both their names mixed up. Jag Jaguar was so ready before that daggone thing come, and she let me down too because she gave up on him too quick. She
She
was so
did.
She
ready to
was too
light into him.
nice. She was nice. She's
You
nice. She's
know what?
scared
She
for
didn't let
him. She
him trigger her.
worries.
She didn't let
She
him.
was
She
she let
was
him off the hook real
nice.
easy,
She
and
did.
she
Yeah.
was talking about
She
him right in front of his face, and he told him, "Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right." And
See,
Courtney, you need to go ahead, go
I
ahead.
get what you guys I get what you guys are saying there about Jag, but I honestly I see her setting him up for a fall upon his own sword. Whenever
Yeah.
you see, like when you seen Jag in the first interview, she was full of raw emotion and reacting. It's like he
Right.
rallied game plan together,
He called her a
and
loser.
Oh my God, that was stupid of him to say that. That
Yes.
let you know how he not he's not a grown man to say that. You don't even
Yeah.
know how to fight.
That pissed her
All that
off.
you keep saying I don't look here, I ain't arguing with no woman. But you keep arguing with her. Everything was about her. And y'all kept saying, go ahead, Courtney. Go ahead. Man, this the funniest
He didn't have
part. Then I
nothing
will
to
leave that
say.
alone. Courtney said, he said, I never said I wrote the book. And that's all he said. So Sean said, go ahead, Courtney. Go ahead. You got the floor. Go ahead. He said, oh, I never wrote the book, Sean. I bust out laughing. I said, God dang. I said, boy, come on, Courtney. I'm on your side. I'm on your side, cuz us producers gotta stick together.
Oh my god. It was so true.
And then did y'all see him? Y'all see he was on Too Strong show and he said he did a whole video saying how he lied to him and everything. And y'all had him on this show. He said, "Oh yeah, I just told him that a lie." You you should not be
Wow.
lying on these podcasts.
Don't
Everybody's
lie,
looking for
because
the
then
truth.
your
Yeah,
credibility
no.
is going to be in question.
Courtney is complicated. But next question.
Yes.
So Brent Taylor, Ron, how is your homie Cece? Is he better now after his illness?
Cece.
I don't know who's homie Cece.
Big homie CC, he was
Oh,
on
big
the
homie
show
Cece.
not too long
Oh, that's my
ago.
man.
I think
I
he
think Ron
wasn't,
probably stepped away. But
yeah, he wasn't feeling well.
Mm.
yeah, big homie
Yeah.
Cece caught what do you call it when you had that the flu? I don't know
Inflammation.
the name.
Oh,
No,
flu.
he
Okay, I'm
caught a
scared of pneumonia now.
Respiratory.
yeah, because of that he was poisoned a couple of
Right.
times. Him and his
Yes.
yeah, but he's doing better from that unless he's just has a little cold or something right now. But
Yeah.
I stand on every word. Big homie CC, Ron, um, um, uh, what's the other bodyguard that used to be P Diddy's bodyguard? That
Oh, yes, the one that was on the other day. Oops.
Jim
it's
Dale,
Uh,
Gene and Roger. It's
Tommy,
a y'all
of
seen Roger?
mhm.
Roger.
Roger is
um
another bodyguard that's telling it all
mhm.
about Kim. He was there with
Oh,
Kathy.
wow.
He's in the lawsuit. He's in the
Oh,
lawsuit. And everybody is saying that why she named you? And he was saying Cassidy would come back and tell me everything that went down and everything that went down.
wow.
Mhm.
And then when she get high, she would go tell Puffy that she told me.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so Puffy get mad at me, and he said, "Man, I had to, Puffy can get mad at me, but he ain't gonna try to fight me. He's a bodyguard,
Right.
Exactly. For once, he has to control
right?
himself.
All right, I'm back.
So,
Mm.
so what
Thank you,
happened
Ron.
was on his podcast, he was telling the story that,
Oh, we're ready for
uh,
the next question, Ron.
yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I've spoken to Big Homie. I'm filming with him on Sunday. He's fully recovered and feeling awesome. I
That's
can
great.
confirm I am an expert in lap dances, and Tauruses are sweethearts. I agree. And that is all the
I'm a
questions that I've
Taurus. I'm a
got.
Taurus. Yeah, I'm a
I'm a
Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh, you're
So
a Taurus.
Taurus
I
the
have a
bull.
question. So I have a
Well,
question. Did you see the interview with Suge Knight?
Yeah, we did that. We did that with
What
Michael.
did you think? Yeah, what did you think?
It's wild because, dude, I don't like Suge Knight, and
I'm
I'm
not a
mad at
fan.
myself.
I'm not a fan of Suge Knight either.
Right, I'm mad at myself, man, because I really like him
You
now.
met him.
You
No, I
did?
never met him.
Oh,
No, I never met Suge Knight. I never met him. I never even came close to meeting him. But I don't like the the Perona that he. I'm making up a word, y'all.
persona.
I don't like what he. Yeah, I don't like what he. Anytime I see him with the cigars and all the rumors, he done dangle people over the. He bullies people. He's a
He is a
street bully.
bully.
Yeah, he have he wouldn't let Dr. Dre out of his contract. Everybody knows
Right.
Dr. Dre did all the music. Dr. Dre has all the talent. And Dr. Dre said, "You can have all my publishing and everything. I just want out," because he
Mm,
Wow.
knew he had the talent to start all over.
Oh, good.
So
and he was
I don't
right.
like. So he's like Courtney. Courtney, I'm
Yeah.
trying to just I'm getting up here because I'm a bully and I don't have no talent. He don't know how to produce. He don't play an instrument. None of that stuff. But he's a good businessman. Maybe because he bullying these people. Look here, man. If you don't do this deal with me, I'm your car might blow up. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Wow.
know.
It may, about.
Yeah, allegedly. You got to say that. So I didn't like him because he was bullying people into the
Yeah.
business styles he was doing. But going back to the interview, he spoke very well. He
Yes.
um he made
He
some
did.
great points, and
Mhm.
he said something about Babyface being gay. I always thought that, didn't want to say it. He
Oh,
said something about all these other people. Yeah,
Yeah.
he said another name that I was like, God dang, because you can look
What
at
I
these
love,
people's.
yeah,
Go ahead.
because I love the fact that he could take, Diddy, and just because he doesn't like Diddy, he never liked him, but he was just like, Diddy is just a part, like he's nothing. Like it's
Right,
going so much further than him, and they're just giving him as a sacrifice because he went on a lawsuit against I was like, Suge Knight is seeing like all the chess move like Ron when he does his analyze. I'm just like,
right. Here's the thing. That I noticed on the board of directors of, and I started looking this stuff up, of some of
mhm,
these big companies. I think, I don't know if Suge Knight said it or I heard it somewhere else, that they got so many billionaires that want to keep quiet. They don't want to be. They're not like us. Want to be on camera and stuff. I want
yeah,
my money. I want the billionaires, and I want the billions of dollars.
mhm.
But you ain't gonna mess with me. They can pull some strings. These are the people that's pulling the strings.
hundred
And
percent.
yeah, this little puffy dude, this little dancing machine is gonna try to tell me what to do with my liquor. Nah, we're gonna teach him a lesson. We're gonna teach him a
Yeah,
good ass lesson. That's why he ain't getting out of jail. We're gonna
yeah.
teach him so much of a. You gonna sit here and say this to me and my other two billionaire partners while we fly around and laugh at you, and all your people gonna laugh at you. We're gonna expose everything with your gay self. You weren't even born gay. We made you gay. We made you. That's what they saying.
Yeah,
How dare
yeah.
you?
So
Did y'all know Puffy had a school? Oh, go. I'm sorry. Next question. I've
no,
been
no,
No,
going
you
no,
can
deep in this stuff,
continue.
girl. Puffy has a
So yeah,
school in New York. Did y'all know that?
yeah.
it,
I had a really. They
oh,
don't have a really weird name like the Diddler's
Pro
School
school.
of Diddlin or something. Or something.
That's not the name.
No,
Go ahead,
was it the
Ron.
one that Usher? Was it the one that Usher was talking about in that interview?
I keep looking for my phone and I keep forgetting I'm on the phone. I even got it charged up and everything. No, Usher was not in his school.
No, 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 no.
You
Was
gonna have your people.
Usher?
Go ahead.
Usher? No, Usher in an interview with Howard Stern when he was talking about he was being interviewed about Diddy. He mentioned like a school or a club for young
Oh,
kids that
no,
Diddy.
not that. You talking about
Okay,
you talking about I had to
it
go
had a
to
weird name.
the school of Diddy school,
I have
Puff
a
Daddy's
question.
Puffy school or something like that. Usher
It was
said. I
it was
forget
Puffy
the
weird.
name.
Flavor,
No,
Puffy
Flavor
Flavor
Camp.
Camp, Flavor
Flavor
Camp,
Camp.
yes.
Oh,
Flavor
I've
camp,
just
Ugh,
flavor
realized.
camp.
I've
ugh.
just realized I've
No,
been
no,
trying
You
to
know, it
move the
sounds
computer away from myself, and I've
Flavor
been
Camp.
using the mic on the
no,
headset. So
lava.
no
no.
matter. Okay. All
No,
right.
no.
I have a
Flavor
quick
Camp. Yeah.
Um,
question.
Puffy, no, Puffy has a real school with students and everything in New York, and they having all kinds of problems. He was supposed to come up one time for a graduation, and he never showed up. Um, they are low on funding. They can't get the correct funding, and it's all kinds of problems with the school. So they finally took, now that he's locked up and stuff, they took his name off the school. I gotta look it. I was gonna look it up on my phone. Puff Daddy School is something like something prep.
What do you think
Puff.
Uh,
about the
Go ahead.
mothers giving their child over to Diddy to help with their careers?
You
We've
know,
had a big discussion of that, and
it's
I thought
sad.
the mothers
Go ahead.
were actually just trying to help their kids and trusted Diddy. They trusted him. They didn't know he was this bad person.
Right. Did you hear about the last one was the youngest one was a 10-year old, and they gave him a soda, and then all of a sudden he was feeling different. Did y'all hear about that one?
No.
yes, I
They have a
did.
case.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Think
Disgusting.
about it. And the
Tell us
thing
about it, Mike.
about it
Yeah.
is,
No. Expand on that, Mike. Some of us,
right,
I don't know.
the the
Yeah.
thing
Expand on that.
the thing the thing that tripped me out is you can say all this stuff about what you would do and wouldn't do. I wouldn't my kid now, I wouldn't let
I
them in it.
know.
You can't say that because if that was my son, we would look at each other and say, yo, this your opportunity. Do you want to do this?
Right.
I want to meet with him without the parents first.
Right.
What you think, son? You've been practicing. This is your chance. Cause this is Puffy.
It's Puff Daddy. It's Puffy.
This is
Big
this is
Daddy comes.
Puffy.
He's the entertainer. He's the
Right.
mentor. He's got everything. So why would
He ain't
trust
gonna do nothing to my kid. He ain't gonna do nothing to my kid. He got too much to
exactly?
lose.
Thank you, Mike.
What? You mean to tell me he's the one we gotta be looking out for? Oh
Yes,
hells no. And
Yeah.
then,
That's
of all
then
the people.
literally my exact words, Mike. These parents, and
right,
there's also this guardianship, like signing over guardianship of the kids, right? So
right.
they get to legally make decisions for these kids, and you would think that somebody in a position like that, as a parent, being naive, that they have more to lose,
But
and
you're not being naive. You're thinking that you're trusting this guy, Puff
oh no,
Daddy. He's got a school.
Right.
He's
The
got
last thing
a
is
van. He's got
he done
he's
donated to Howard University, millions of dollars to Howard University. He done
yes.
did this. You got boats, you got yachts, you got artists. You ain't gonna do nothing to my son. I'm not even thinking
Right.
like that. I'm not thinking
yep,
like that.
Thank
But you
you.
best believe when that little boy came back and he was different. And you know your son. Hold on,
Yeah.
wait a minute, y'all. Stop all the presses. Stop the presses.
Yeah.
What, you okay? What's wrong? I'm not gonna say, Dad. I'm not gonna say what. Nah, cuz
Something
nobody
happened.
moves. Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt. What? Something ain't right. Oh nah, you best believe when he finally told the parents,
Right.
they sat on it for years. Yeah, y'all can sit and I can hear my wife or whatever telling me now. Yeah, I'm sitting all right while I'm in the basement. Y'all seen them movies when somebody take a year or so to get somebody back? I'm way
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
daggone rooftop.
Oh,
I ain't
I
gonna do it this
agree.
year
Yeah.
after the award show. I ain't gonna do it this year. I'm just setting up.
Mhm.
I done
Yep.
practice in the backyard with my. I'm gonna get you. You
Yep.
ain't messing with mine without no daggone.
Right.
Mm-mm,
Right.
mm-mm.
Right.
Mm.
Try to
Yeah, Sid
sound
And
is
the
then,
right.
blood
That
just
is
like
naivety.
just
and
like
once I plucked them off, I would go straight to the police and say, "Yeah, that's right, I did it. I don't mind going to jail for something I believe in. He raped my son."
Yo, exactly. My mom said the
right. And you
same
trusted
thing.
him. You trusted him.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say,
Yep.
man.
That's how. Yep.
Hey, Ron, I need to see your picture. You find a picture of me to here and see your picture in the email. Yeah, we gotta get the picture in there, man.
Yeah, we
I
will, mate.
think
We will. Don't worry. I'll get the
Love
Photoshop
it.
happening. Don't worry.
Was there
I'm
another
just make.
question?
yeah,
Hang
next
on a
question.
second. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Ron, can you shout? Oh, I realized I'm an idiot. This is how intelligent I am today. So I've been moving the computer further away. I've been doing all this, and it hasn't registered that the mic's obviously built into the headset, right? So I'm talking at what is a normal level for me, but this mic in this headset is crazy. So now I realize why this has been a problem. But that's why we're on the laptop in the living room today, guys. We're not in the studio. We're taking it easy today. So we'll
Okay.
go ASMR. We'll go ASMR. But we're hitting the over 3 hour mark, guys. So just make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you go follow Mike. Mike will
And
definitely get you
us.
back in the next couple of days. Obviously, the ladies, the fantastic panel, and Paula.
We have
Uh,
a
Yeah.
show coming on in 20 minutes. Live, me and Maggie.
All
oh,
right. Hey,
sweet.
are y'all planning? Are
Very good.
y'all planning on playing? Y'all gonna play some of Ali's video or no?
No, I would
No.
have done, but because we've been here over 3 hours, Mike, bonding, right? It's been a bonding sesh,
Bonding.
right?
Uh huh.
Uh, so we'll get back to Ali's story tomorrow. I can't tell you
Okay.
how burnt out I was. You'll get a different level of energy tomorrow. Don't worry. But I would love to have you
Okay.
back to go through that video with us, Mike.
Most definitely. What time? I'll be here. Send me an
Uh,
email or
I'll send you the email, and it'll probably be between 9:30 and 10 your time in the morning.
You were
okay,
such
great.
a treasure to talk to today, Mike.
Thank you
It's
so
so
much.
nice meeting you, and I can't wait to chat with you again.
Most
Maggie,
definitely. I
can we get the
And
link for you and Letitia's stream, and can we get that in the side chat, please, before we shut
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll
down? Because
send
I'm
it
scared.
y-
now.
Thank
yes,
you.
Also,
and I want to say to Mike, merci beaucoup d'être venu dans notre petite vidéo. J'apprécie vraiment.
Le
yeah, I take
chien
all
There,
du
that.
voulait
French, some French.
Look,
85.
Beautiful,
I don't
Maggie.
know what she said, but y'all move your bodies and their hands like that. I don't know what she said, but groove to it. Yeah.
Love it.
Thank
Love
you
it.
so
Love it.
much. You Ron,
Well,
thank
look,
you so much. This is the first
look.
time I've been on somebody's podcast that's doing something. And I thank you, man. I really,
Thank you for
really
being
thank
here,
you.
Mike.
The two beautiful ladies, um, the lady Latanya, they got shot in the face. I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
love to meet her.
And
I
Latanya.
would love,
oh
I would
god
love to
damn it.
meet
I
her.
messaged. Oh my god. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh no, she still
Jaguar
hasn't seen the
Wright
message. No, I
and
messaged Natanya about an hour ago to see if she'd come on the
Big
show, and then
Homie.
completely forgot that I messaged her, and
Yeah,
luckily she's not seen the message.
Big Homie CC, Big Homie CC. These are all my mega stars.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
They my stars, man. If I was to
Yeah.
talk to Big Homie CC, man, I'd probably be speaking. My brother was a drummer. His name was CC, and
Nice.
I'm here to
Nice.
tell you, if my brother was still alive, because he was a great drummer, he made me play the bass guitar. He made me do what I'm doing. If he was still here, y'all, we would have been big.
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you that we would have been big because he made me do things I didn't think I could do. But anyway, um,
Well, Mike, this is stories for the next bonding sesh interview, my guy. And side
right.
chat, I just want to say, oh my god, I just opened the milk and the bloody thing came off, and then all the milks went on the screen closed.
Let
God
me
damn it! Right, I
see.
just want to say, side chat. Thank you
Tell-
for putting up with low energy Ron today. Thank you for putting up
Oh,
with me.
Ron, let me
Basically,
let me get this in the link.
let
Well,
me
Oh,
I was
just put this.
going.
yes. The link
Let me
to
just
her
finish.
I was gonna put
panel.
on my clue.
Oh my god! I just spilled the coffee all over myself on the floor. Oh my god! Right, you're gonna need to give me a minute to make this mess. God damn it! This is my life. This is real life right now.
I came home from work early because I got a cold, and they said go home. You get some rest. So I'm glad you guys had me on because I was getting into bed when I heard John, and he said, "Well, come on." So I came down here to the studio,
Yeah.
because I
Well,
got
I hate to
warring
break it to you,
lights.
Mike. You're probably going to go into work tomorrow and be fired because it looked like you faked an illness and went home for a podcast.
I'm waiting for that. You should. I'm filming videos at work, y'all. I'm filming videos at work. At first I was hiding it. Now I keep the door open. I don't care. Fire me. I don't care, Ron. I told you I'm like you. They tell me, now you need to keep this job. For what?
Yeah,
I
well, you got
want
to
to travel the
remember.
world doing what I'm doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to
Sorry,
remember. Ron,
Danielle.
Ron's journeys went from like living off like $50 a week, and you like I'm a pretty content guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a pretty content guy. And why have we got two Letitias? A double
Mm-mm.
Letitia. Oh no. All right. Okay. Well, what I'm
Somebody
going
said,
to do, I
Mike,
just want.
Mike, you were
Uh,
part fresh festivals. You was part fresh festivals. What is that? I don't know how to do this, y'all. I'm learning.
I tried posting it. It didn't work.
Can you
Oh,
oh
post it? Can you post it in the chat, the private chat, and then Ron
yeah,
can
post
show
it in
it
the
on the
private
screen?
chat. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like that they can see where they can go to see me and Lady Letitia live.
Thank you,
okay.
Sid. I appreciate that. But nah, it's not. It's not. It wasn't that kind of tiredness. It was honestly. It's not even so much the tiredness. It's the pain in my neck. Like I genuinely, for some reason, slept sideways with my head bent against a wall last night. I don't know what. I don't know what that was about.
Okay,
Um,
Ron, I just
We
sent it to you
I-
to the
I'm reading the
WhatsApp.
chat, y'all. I'm reading the chat also, y'all.
That's cool. They love it when we
uh,
interact.
lady, Lady
Ron,
Letitia, that
question for
is
you.
the
Thanks,
Lady
Si.
Letitia. Lady Letitia, please do not post that link anywhere. That's the link to join your panel. That's not the link to
Oh,
share.
oh,
Oh my God. Oh God damn.
Can you go on
I
Lady
am
Share the
definitely
Letitia's?
love.
if Lady
Can you go
Letitia has
to?
been posting the panel link all over the internet, I am definitely tuning into this stream tonight because this is
Oh
going to
my
be
God.
wild, wild, mate. So
okay.
Can you go on Lady Letitia's
Golden
webpage?
Jackson.
I'll try it
Golden
again.
Jackson. Appreciate you.
That
Sorry, y'all.
hang on a second. What the hell's what's your channel name again, Lady Letitia? It's under the it's
That's
the
that
that
stupid stuff.
that's that
That's
stupid stuff. Sounds like a street, like a fun way to talk about like the old Colombian stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? The old cocaine, right? Stupid stuff. Okay, there we go. There she is. All
My
right,
channel is the
live.
Music Recording Network. I just put it
Yeah,
We
in the
we
know,
should
chat.
Mike.
go.
It's been
Sorry.
about you all day, Mike. We know about you, Mike. It's been about you all day,
No,
Mike. We're
somebody,
sharing Letitia's thing now.
Ron, somebody
I'm busting your
asked.
chops.
Somebody asked.
I'm
That's
busting your
all.
chops. No, I'm busting your chops, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
Part of
Go
the
ahead, bust.
You're part of the family now. You're not safe. Right, there we go, everyone. There
Yeah.
is the link for Lady Letitia and
thank
Maggie.
you,
I'll be
Ron.
posting Mike's link again, and I'll be putting Mike's link in the description for anyone who's watching this back. And thanks again, Mike. Hopefully, see you tomorrow, ladies. Thank you for being here. Side chat, thank you for
Thank
being
you,
awesome.
Ron.
And we'll see you tonight at 9 with the one and only Tommy Scoville and Mike.
Woo!
Honestly, so glad we've touched base, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Much love.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Stay chat.